Yeah. We back, baby. We back.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, my
Yes,
guy got the
sir.
Letterman on today. Okay, I see you. My
Yeah,
boy
yeah,
made the
yeah.
varsity. That's right.
Yeah. We made it, bro.
Uh,
We finally did
yeah,
it.
man.
It took me to get almost 40 years old to make the varsity, but we did it, baby.
Hey, bro, as long as you got your Letterman, bro, you straight. You straight. But yeah, man, we back with another one. I'm here with my dog, Rated Trade 540. It's your boy Mike, aka Mike Novelli, and you already know it's BTB, the Black Team Broadcast, the one and only. And we got a special episode in store for y'all, man. We got some people in the building. Right? Shout out my guy Prez already in the chat.
Prayers, what it do?
Yeah, man. It's been a real interesting week, bro. A lot of interesting coaching announcements been made this week, bro. Some that I understood and some okay. No comment. Just okay.
I know which one that's a no comment. I got a specific one that's a no comment. For real, bro.
Which one's that? Which one's that for you, bro?
Cleveland. Cleveland was a straight.
It was a little random, but it made sense to me. It made sense to me. I was cool with it.
Bro,
I was cool.
Why not promote the guy that's already there?
Yeah, that was a little out of pocket.
He even looked.
I thought they were going to go Shieldhouse. I was hearing low key that it was going to be Nate Shieldhouse, so I was kind of shocked that they didn't go with Shieldhouse. I was just like, right.
Nobody wanted the job, bro. And then, yeah,
he was a young guy that wanted to take a chance, bro. Schwartz too, but yeah, that is kind of fucked up. He in the building, he right there
because they picked the old boy.
That shit was basically when they say like, anybody interested? He raising his hand and they just still looking around like anyone, like just straight disregarded, bro. That's fucked up.
I didn't see you. I didn't see you. Todd Monken though, like Todd Monken, I said, go Dogs. Kirby Smart putting them in the NFL now. Let's go, baby.
Hey, it's interesting, bro. The one thing I'm shocked though is there's some names that I seen that got let go or whatever that didn't get jobs. For example, one of them I would say is McDermott. I thought right away he would get picked up. I thought somebody would swoop him up right away. But it looked like he not trying to do that. Who knows? Who knows though? I mean, obviously there's still us and there's Arizona. Maybe can you picture McDermott in Arizona even?
Yeah. If he's gonna go anywhere, if he's gonna go anywhere and like be able to get his coaching, head coaching shit back on track, it'll be fixing Arizona. You know what I'm saying? you fix them, then shit, you be good.
Yeah, we got Mama Majors in the building. We appreciate the
love.
Mama.
Yeah. My mom blessed me with this jacket, bro. So I had to throw it on here. You feel me?
Shout out, Mom. Getting my guy fresh for the show. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
I didn't mean it that way, like she dressed you or no shit like that. But
she about to
yeah, I'm not trying to talk shit.
She about to be in Vegas. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully she takes that tour and all that and bring me some grass back. I mean grass off the field, not grass from Vegas. The grass from the field.
Yeah. But yeah, man. Before we get into the rest of the show, you know, we got a special guest in the building, and I think it's only right we bring my guy on. It's my player partner. He from the city too. He from the land as well. My guy. He another content creator. One of the top guys in my opinion. One of my favorite content creators that I be tapping into on a weekly basis. I'm sure a lot of Radio Nation does as well. He got quite a few shows. He got 2 shows with my guy Pharaoh. He got the 50-50 show, Around the Shield, and with my guy Chris in 805. He also does the Raider War Room. None other than my guy Severe. What's happening, Brody?
It's popping, man. What's good, man? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to Mama Majors, large, like long arms, like a 42. If you giving jackets, my birthday coming up. You know. Hey, look, I'm taking donations. She
might get you right, bro. Might get you right.
Man. Shit, man, appreciate you having me on, man. Appreciate having me on. Anytime I get a chance to tap in with y'all, man, I make sure I tap in with y'all, man. I be in the chat talking my shit, man. So appreciate y'all inviting your boy through, man.
Hell yeah, bro. It's long overdue, bro. It's been almost a year since the last time we had you on, bro. So it's only right. We had Pharaoh on. We had Pharaoh on during the season. I had to get my guy on at some point.
For sure.
I want to be during the season, but I mean, I already knew it was going to be a lot of negativity. So it's like, we're waiting for some brighter days. Brighter days.
Look,
they're hearing that.
That's what I want to say. There's a difference between negativity and reality. If I tell you think, you could call it negative. But if you didn't put on no deodorant that morning, brother, it's just the truth.
Yeah,
that's real. That's valid, bro.
That's the
truth. Facts, bro.
Like I get it. There's some times where they think us content creators are just hating and talking shit. But some of us here, we actually, like yourself, we watch the film, bro. We break down film on a weekly basis and we give our honest assessment. If you playing good, we're gonna give you some praise. But if you play like shit, best believe you're gonna hear it from us on the show.
Yeah, man.
You gonna hear it, man.
Man, look, that's what I tell people all the time, bro. From me, you never gonna hear no sugarcoating. You never gonna hear no kind of nonsense or me trying to win you over and get you on my side because of I'm saying what you want to hear, bro. I'm gonna give it to you raw and uncut, bro. And if some people rock with that. Some people like, okay, bam, they come to me because they know, hey, Tyler gonna keep it funky. Like, Severe, he gonna keep it all the way 100. He ain't gonna try to tell me what I want to hear. He ain't gonna spin this media narrative because that's what they going with. He gonna give it to me raw and uncut, and it's gonna be his honest opinion. And that's just how I rock it, bro. And look, I tell people, I reserve the right to change my opinion. Hey, if I'm wrong, I'll be the first one to be like, damn, you know what? I said this was gonna happen. I was wrong on that. Like, look, I said we shouldn't draft a tight end. I said when we drafted Bowers, I was like, bro, I said we need to draft, either move it for a quarterback, draft an offensive lineman, or I wanted us to trade back and draft Quinyon and stack up some picks. And I was wrong on that. Brock is that dude. I didn't think he would be bad, but I was just like, look, bro, I ain't trying to draft no tight end in the first round. F that. Yeah. And I was wrong on that. But I also said don't draft Genty. I went right on that too. I also said don't hire Pete Carroll. I went right on that too. So it's like,
That's real, bro. Like sometimes people take our opinions to heart when it's like, bro, everybody's entitled to their opinion. Like we may not disagree with what some other fans say on certain topics, but you don't see us over here fucking screenshotting their shit or talking shit to them, calling them names.
Yeah.
That's cool, bro. You wrong, but that's cool. Like
exactly.
I'm keeping pushing. Like it just be funny too when people keep trying to like change your opinion on shit. And it's like, bro, like I'm a very strong opinionated person. Like if I didn't think this way, I wouldn't speak on it. If I had no thoughts, you get me, I wouldn't say nothing. But if it's my opinion, like that's my opinion, and I stand on my opinion. Like unless, like you said, if I'm wrong, I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. Sometimes shit happens.
Fact. Nah, that's what it is, man. You gotta stand 10 toes down. Like I said, but I can't. People be in the chat. You said, bro, look, all of my opinions is documented. You can look at all my opinions is on wax, bro. You know, I put all of this on wax. You can go back and check everything I've said. You can see when I said I had CJ Stroud as my QB1. See when I had Jaden as QB1 before. For when nobody was there, everybody wanted Caleb. I said JD5 to do. When everybody wanted Bryce Young, I said I had CJ Stroud above him. When everybody had Marvin Harrison Jr. number 1 wide receiver, I said Malik Neighbors is the best wide receiver in this draft. Like all this stuff is on wax. When everybody was saying Ashton Jeanty, I was like, yo, man, my favorite running back in this class is Travion Henderson. I said Tedoroa McMillian. When everybody was hating on Tedoroa, when they put out the nonsense about the film, I was like, bro, that's BS. Tedoroa gonna be the best receiver in this draft class. He's gonna be an instant impact player in the NFL. Look what happened. He's gonna probably win Rookie of the Year. Travion Henderson is first team, all rookie as running back. I said, look, I was one of a few people. I said, look, my number 1 quarterback was Cam Ward. I was like, my number 2, man, that's between Shedeur and Jackson. Shedeur and Jackson Dart.
Hey, we for a lot of these Wheels of Spider-Man meme emoji, bro. It's like same thought process, man. Bro. Same thought process.
And I had Tyler Shuck as my QB4. And I was like, look, Tyler Shuck, he the most poor ready of all of them right now. He could be the one that had the best rookie years just because he's already a grown man. And look, he probably, look at it down the stretch. He was the best rookie quarterback in the league. So I was like, everything I say I put on wax. You can point to where I was wrong at. You can point to where I was right at. But everything I put on wax. So, I'm not one of those dudes that just be trying to throw stones to hide my hand. Like it's all out there.
Yeah, you're right, bro. And I'm the same way, bro. Like I'm not afraid to state my opinion. Now it's like at this point, it's like you said, I'm putting it on video so that way nobody could fabricate or say, oh no, he's lying, he's full of shit. He never said it. It's right there on film, bro. Like some of my tweets, I remember back last offseason too. I wasn't really a fan of getting a running back at 6. And I was telling people, I thought a lot of people were tripping with the whole generational label. I was letting people know he's not generational. I'm like, he's one of them running backs too, which majority of running backs in general, you need an O-line to produce.
Exactly.
You need an offensive line to produce. There's people screenshotting that, trying to act like, oh, look at him, he's wrong, this and that, over some preseason plays. I mean, he had a solid season for a rookie campaign. He had a solid campaign. But after, week 2? I ain't never seen that screenshot ever again. I'm sure that shit probably still stored in that motherfucker's phone.
His season wasn't solid enough for a number 6 pick, though.
Not a running back.
He wasn't that solid.
Not a running back.
He ain't do shit. Bijan or Saquon, none of them did in that rookie season, bro. Like
exactly.
That's just what that is. We could have did better at that pick. Now am I mad at it going into the future? No. Because he is going to be a solid running back going into the future, But he wasn't a number 6 pick worthy, bro. You could have picked him later on. Like, I was a Trayvon Henderson. I was a Quinshon Judkins guy. You know what I'm saying? One of them two, I would have been good because we watched him in its national championship. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I even was a Will Howard guy. I'm not even going to lie. Yeah. I would have been cool taking Will Howard in later rounds, bro. Like, where we, you know what I'm saying, got something like that, bro. Like,
over Tommy Malott? Oh, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Over Cam Miller? Oh, for sure.
Definitely. I wasn't a Genty at the number 6 pick, bro. And any of my friends around here that hear me talk about the draft, they'll tell them say that, bro. I said that because it wasn't something I was trying to do. Not right there. You know what I'm saying? You could have got him later.
That's true.
I mean, I agree. And look, and I always tell people, don't be the reason why you say I'm wrong, be the reason I'm right. And this is what I mean. They be like, oh, what do you expect Genty to do? He ain't had no offensive line. Like, well, damn. What could we have done with the number 6 pick instead of drafting a running back then? Like, we probably could have drafted offensive line, right? Oh, yeah. He had no deep threat. He got 8 men in the box. Well, goddamn. What could we have did with the number 6 pick instead of drafting a running back? So what you're telling me is that he need all this other stuff to help him be good, when I could have just drafted this other stuff and got a running back later. That's what you're telling me, is that he needs all this other. So he's not generational because obviously he putting up the same numbers that Najee Harris was putting up with the Steelers. Like Najee Harris put up these numbers, and nobody said Najee Harris was generational. You feel me? You know, so it's like, bro, it's like make it make sense. You can't tell me that he's generational. He's the best running back we've seen since Barry Sanders, but he needs a great offensive line, and he needs a deep threat to take the people out the box, and he needs the best play calls. And like, no, bro, then he's not generational. He's just a good running back. He's just a regular ass good running back, which is you can find those. Not at the 6th pick. I can find those in the 5th, 6th round. And which the Bears did with Kyle Monangai, which the Giants did with Scatterboo. You know, so it's like, you know, the Raiders, the fans, they get this infatuation sometimes with these players because they're in the glitz and glamour and all the and look, hey, it's past this prologue. We see that cycle repeat itself again, right? We seeing that like people putting too much hype on a certain person. They're putting too much hype on a certain person where it's like, oh, dog, I ain't seeing it like y'all seeing it. You let these media people fool you last time, and what happened? What happened? Now you asked out at running back, and now you can't draft another running back. Now you got to do everything you can to make sure this running back works instead of valuing the proper positions in front of it. And now we're doing the same thing with a quarterback where it's like, is this guy generational? No. Is he the best quarterback you see? No. Can he be successful in the league with the right circumstances and the right coaching? And yeah, I think he can do that. Is he the best quarterback in this draft class? Probably. You know, it remains to be seen, but more likely than not, he is. But like people like he's generational. He's the best quarterback I've seen. Nah, bro, he's not all that. He's not all that. And people want to put that on him because they didn't think Indiana could win. But Indiana won the year before. They ended up losing to the team that eventually went to the national championship game. Like they lost to Notre Dame, who was in the title game, right? So it's like with Curtis Rourke, with a partially torn ACL, with the whole bunch of transfers from James Madison that had never seen Big Ten football before. This is their first time playing Power 5 football. So now they get not only do you get a quarterback that's healthy, you get Cignetti with his second year in playing Power 5 football, but a lot of these other guys, their second year playing Power 5 football at all too. So all these guys now, it's not the physicality is not new to them. Right? The attrition, you know, how you got to take care of your body and how you're going to feel at the end of the season, that's not new to them no more. Oh, we went through this last year. This ain't new to us. Like, this is what we did already. And we was in the CFP last year. We took a team that won, I think they won 3 games the year before and won 11 games last year. So now we just back doing the same thing we just did again, except now we more experienced with a little bit better quarterback and a coach that's more prepared. It's like, so that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, people be putting these labels on these people and they be setting them up for failure. Because as soon as they don't meet those expectations, they're either going to tear those people down or they're going to make a whole bunch of excuses for them.
Yeah.
Shout out LS in the building. And yeah, he had a valid point here. He said, shit, even Curtis Rourke should have been the pick over Cam Miller and Tommy Mellott.
And shout out to my guys, LS, or somebody, my guy, Chris Protect Shield, man. Make sure y'all head over there, subscribe to my guy, Chris Protect Shield, man. You know, he be taking his cruises.
Chris in the building, I appreciate
taking his cruises. So, you know, hey, just make sure you hit those notification bells, man. Make sure you hit
my guy be on hella vacations, bro. Always, bro.
Man,
I go on. I don't mad at that.
Hey,
I don't go on Instagram much, but every time I go on, I see his story. He on vacation. Always, bro.
I'm gonna have to go follow, bro. I'm gonna have to go follow.
Yeah, shout out my dog Frankie in the building too. Appreciate
man. Chris be cooking, man. Chris be cooking over there, man. Chris, Chris. Hey, man. Yeah. Besides Mike, a few other guys, but yeah, Chris one of my favorite people to watch. I don't be ready to watch a whole bunch of Raider stuff. Be honest with you, because I want my takes to be fresh. I don't want to be copying too many people's stuff. But you know, like a few of the people I tap in, obviously, BTB, obviously my dogs Rundown, everybody in TRS, Leo, Chris, 805. Make sure I tap in with my dogs over there. Make sure y'all go over there, tap in, man. Make sure if y'all haven't done so already, you know, everybody if you hear from my channel, I know I'm not streaming this to my channel, but if you hear because I brought you here, make sure you hit the sub on both Mike's channel and on Trey's channel too. Bro, make sure you hit those bells too, because these dudes be over there cooking.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Definitely appreciate you. Same back to you, man. Make sure everybody on our side go slide over to their channel, man. Hit them notification, them bells, man. Hit them like, subscribe, man. Y'all tap in because it's gonna be a real good off season for us. It's gonna be a real good. We gonna be putting some shit out. We're gonna be putting some shit out. We all are, bro. And y'all do not need to be able to. Y'all do not need to miss out. Like shit like this gonna keep happening, bro, because it's too much. It's too much to talk about. It's too much of a good time for us right now. It's too much of a time for us to like experience this shit and like not live in this moment. You know what I'm saying? Like last time we had the situation, bro, we was young. You know what I'm saying? We didn't get to live in a moment like
it's
not
facts.
now. Like,
facts.
Like now we can go through this shit. Yeah. Now we get to see this shit live action. We get to talk about it every week and every day, live action. You feel me? So like we gonna do this shit. Yeah, we gonna live in this shit. We gonna ride this shit to the motherfucking to my birthday to April 24th to the 25th to when we get to motherfucking make this pick. You feel me?
For sure, man. Hey, I'm going to the draft, man. It's hey, if either one of y'all going out there, man, make sure you tap in with your boy, man.
Bro, I was planning on going. I was really planning on going because I can take the train right up there. I was really planning on going, but I might do a birthday party because my 40th. I might do, but because the draft is in DC next year, so I can take the train and it's closer for me to go there. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
so I might just wait till next year, bro.
Yeah, same here, man. You turn. Oh, so you 86?
Yeah, 86.
Oh, for sure, bro. You know, hey, man, we right there, brother. We right there, bro.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
I'm Unc, man.
Yeah,
you know,
bro. I am not the only one in here.
I don't tell the ladies I'm Unc. Well, you know,
they can't tell. They can't
exactly.
tell.
Hey, black don't crack, baby. Black don't crack.
Yeah. Hey, look, Rand's gonna probably try to get.
That's crazy, bro. I'm a 90s baby
because he come for me every time.
80s baby, bro.
He come for me every time.
Hey,
86.
What they say? Been a killer, 86 a nigga. That's my born year.
Yes, sir. I like that. I'm gonna use that shit.
Okay. Yeah, bro.
That was a good times, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah.
We got to see the 90s.
Exactly.
I mean, I gotta witness some shit, bro.
Mike don't even know what Darkwing Duck is. You ain't even seen the episode of Darkwing Duck.
I know what Darkwing Duck is. Come on, man.
You ain't even seen the episode of Darkwing Duck, bro. You was too young to even enjoy it. I was live for the first season of Power Rangers, brother. You was too young. You wasn't even born.
I was
alive. We got to see that. We got to see that, bro.
I got to witness that live.
It's all good, bro. I got to see Kobe. I got to see Kobe. Exactly. Although enough to see Kobe.
Look, hey, I got to see, but see, Kobe hit different for you, bro, because I had to live through Anthony Peeler and Sedale Threatt. I had to live through those years.
You got to see
Eddie Jones is my favorite player. I got Eddie Jones in the 25 and Eddie Jones in the 6. I got both. I saw both Eddie Joneses. You know, so that was my favorite player. Eddie Jones was my dude because he saved me from Anthony Peeler and Sedale Threatt. I was like, damn, we got Eddie Jones at Temple. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And then we drafted Kobe. We gave Eddie Jones the boot, but yeah, man, that was man. I saw all of that, man. I saw Magic Johnson when he didn't have AIDS and when he did have AIDS.
Bro,
you ain't never seen that. You ain't never witnessed that.
Yeah. You didn't get to see both sides, bro. We got to see both sides, bro.
He said, "I seen White Michael and Black Michael." That's
exactly,
crazy, bro.
Man. That's all. Look, I seen it all, brother.
For sure, bro. We got to see a bunch of. We got to see a bunch of shit, bro.
Damn, bro said that's crazy. You did you at least get witness a Super Bowl?
Nah, bro. That was right. That was before my time. That was before my time.
For us winning, was like we didn't get to witness one. Us winning one, we got to see us in a couple.
Yeah, exactly.
We got to see us. What we went in? What 90, 91, 92?
We went to the AFC Championship game. We got our ass whipped by the Bills. I want to say, got our ass whipped by the Bills.
01.
That was Art Shell. One of those years was Art Shell. I think the Bills might have whipped our ass both those years. They whipped our ass, I think, twice in the AFC Championship game. I can't remember. I think one was like 91, 92. And the other time I want to say was like right before free agency started was like 93. You see, you didn't even see NFL without no free agency, brother. That's when the Raiders was good. When they could lock motherfuckers in Oakland forever. As soon as motherfuckers could leave Oakland as free agents,
there wasn't no free agency
left. What happened?
You're lying. There wasn't a free agency before?
There was no free agency until 93, bro. And that's what I keep telling everybody. The Raiders, like, look, people be like, oh my God, the Oakland and all this shit, bro. The Raiders been trashed ever since free agency happened. Know why? Because motherfuckers don't want to live in Oakland. Nobody, you can't. Motherfuckers want to live in Oakland, bro. I can go to LA. I can go to San Francisco. I can go to fucking New York. I can go to, but I ain't about to stay in Oakland. Let's just be real. I'm a millionaire, bro. I can live where the fuck I want to. I'm not staying here.
Yeah.
And as soon as free agency happened, bro, the Raiders been trashed ever since. Look it up. Before 93, we were the most winning franchise in all of North American sports, bro. We had the highest winning percentage in a regular season of any other the MLB, NBA, NHL, NFL. We had the highest regular season winning percentage, bro. Post 93, after free agency, we've been trash ever since.
They said
that's outside of those few years with Gruden, bro. Look that shit up, bro. These is facts. I'm speaking. Look, people ain't gonna like it. These is facts.
Damn. You're telling me the league basically said, man, fuck that. L developing too much talent over there. Fuck that shit.
No, it's just the people, because before you could keep people where you wanted to keep them. You could you can lock these people in, and they didn't have the opportunity of mobility. So as soon as people had the opportunity to leave and they could go wherever they wanted to, they didn't stay here. I just joke. I joke about it being Oakland just because Oakland fans be bumping their gums all the time. They be annoying me, but like just people just didn't want to stay with the Raiders organization. Our facilities were trash. Our training stuff, we wasn't on the cutting edge because Al was running all that stuff, and Al wasn't keeping the team on the cutting edge of all the technology and all that stuff, bro. When Al Davis died, bro, this motherfucker was still signing checks, bro. This is in the 2000s. This motherfucker didn't have direct deposit for millionaires. He was signing paper checks for millionaires, bro. Think about this shit. Crazy. He giving motherfuckers $250,000 for you, Tommy Kelly. Here's $250,000. Bro, this is ridiculous. It was doing this shit. So ask any of the old players, bro. Our facilities was trash. Our food was trash. Training was everything was bad. We wasn't keeping up. So that's why I give Mark Davis a certain level of respect that other people don't. Even though he wasn't Al Davis and he doesn't have the presence and he's not the pioneer that Al Davis was. Al Davis couldn't make it in today's league because how Al Davis ran shit back then, that worked back then, but that shit don't work now. That stuff it's just like the music business. How some people, before streaming, okay, yeah, maybe you can sell some albums, bro, but can you get your shit popping on stream? No, you can't get shit popping on stream because if you had the machine behind you, okay, you can move units, but that's all that shit ain't always real. A lot of shit is artificial.
Yeah, now it's not even about popping right. Now it's about making hit TikTok records and shit.
Exactly, exactly. Can you trend? Can you legit can you do that? So the music business then. Not the same as it is now, and the people that's popping now, they might not have necessarily been able to get it popping back then. But the people popping back then, a lot of motherfuckers can't get it popping now. So that's just how it is. And the way Al Davis ran shit back then, he wouldn't be able to survive in today's NFL. And the way that a lot of these owners nowadays, they wouldn't have been able to survive under those conditions. That's just the way of the world. But we didn't that's how the laws of nature, bro. It's adapt or die, right? You either evolve or by natural selection you get weeded out. And the Raiders ain't been good because we haven't evolved as an organization. So that's why when people was mad about, we want to be the Raiders and it's the Raiders mystique, bro. The Raiders mystique ain't been shit since the early 90s, dog. People be holding on to this stuff. Bro, I don't give a damn about no mystique, none of that, bro. Can you win? Are you gonna win? Are you a leader? Can you stand up in front of a room full of people and command their respect and get them to buy in and get them to go out and give 100%? If you can do that, I don't give a fuck if you got no Raider mystique and about the autumn, but I don't fuck about the autumn wins, bro. We ain't getting no autumn wins, dog. We ain't getting no September, November, December wins. We got autumn losses, bro. Exactly, dog. That's what I'm saying, bro. We gotta kind of keep it 100. We gotta keep it 100 with ourselves where we are as a franchise. That's why, that's why this is such an exciting time because we get a chance to start a new chapter, and that's why it's so many people so dialed into what's going on right now. Not only with, obviously people looking at Fernando Mendoza as a potential franchise quarterback, which we haven't drafted a franchise guy since Kenny Stabler. Think about this, dog. Just think about that. The Raiders have not drafted, keyword, drafted a franchise quarterback since Kenny Stabler. This motherfucker was drafted in the 60s, dog. My mom was born in 67. Bro, you know how long that is? We haven't. The last guy we had was Rich, and that was a free agent. Obviously Jeff Hostetler wasn't really a franchise guy, but he was a.
You're not gonna put Carr in there?
Free agent. Carr wasn't a franchise guy. It was a good quarterback. He was good enough. Maybe pre-injury Carr, he was on track to be a franchise guy before that injury, but he's not a franchise quarterback because a franchise quarterback lifts your entire organization. right? People's excuses is the same thing we say about Ashton Jeanty, is that, oh, he needs this and he needs that, and you know, we need, bro, if a franchise quarterback went there saying, well, Derek Carr, if he only had a great receiving core and a good running back and a great defense, then like, well, damn, bro, if you need all of this to win, then why not just get all of this shit and just find somebody else then? Like, you know,
he did
to cover up all these mistakes.
When he did start getting that, though, when we got to 21, bro, he had all that, and he had what, 3 or 4, he had like 5 years in the same system. He did start seeing a different Derek Carr, though, and then Gruden got snatched up out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he finally got all the pieces to come together for him, and we still. I mean, a lot of these quarterbacks do need a lot of shit, though. A lot of these running backs, Saquon had to go to Philly, where they had a whole bunch of shit for him to really get his shine. Yeah. But saying that also takes me back to Ashton Jeanty, where Saquon was doing this crazy shit in New York with no line and no receivers and no quarterback, and he was still doing some fucking amazing shit that we didn't see from Ashton Jeanty. Exactly. Even seen that shit from Josh Jacobs.
Exactly.
In his rookie year. You feel me? So like you can't put that number 6 label on him and say that shit was something good. But like you said, bro, with the team, we haven't been nothing to sit right there and be like, yo, this is the Raiders from 2000 and this is the Raiders from the 90s or the 80s. Like, hell no, we ain't had none of that shit. And this day and time, it's about winning. And that's the one thing that the Chiefs figured out, the Eagles figured out, all the old school teams figured out. Whereas, bro, like, hell no, we got to get somebody. We got to motherfucking win. Because if we don't win, these fans going to fall off. And I look at it like this, like with my kids and shit. My kids don't got shit to do with the Raiders because they not motherfucking winning. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to see no
I got a son. I got a son the same way. My son be all the Red Daddy, why you watch the Raiders? You know they're gonna lose. Like, such a little ass if I whoop your ass, bro. I got this belt sitting here right just for you, just in case you talk this shit. Shit. But that's what
I'd cut off Wi-Fi and PlayStations a couple times.
Exactly, bro.
Talking shit about my team.
I will shut your whole entire Roblox account down, nigga. You will be a sad motherfucker messing with me. You will be a sad motherfucker messing with me. Hey, you be in there reading books. You will be the smartest motherfucker in your class. Okay, so like, and he plays football too, bro. He be wanting all the little drip. He be wanting the visor and all the cleats, bro. You'll be out there in some New Balance cleats, nigga. What's fucking around? Talk to me on You want a Speed Flex helmet, nigga. You will be in the regular ass bubble ass helmet they be having, bro. You'll be on that fucking Tecmo. You be rocking the Tecmo Bowl.
The Guardian cap.
Exactly, bro. You be exactly. We rocking a Tecmo Bowl helmet, fucking with me, man.
You said you are visor. You getting goggles.
You having it with the punter visor around your shit, nigga. One bar with a 1 bar punter visor on your shit.
Some Kawhi Leonard cleats.
Yeah, man. But speaking of Saquon went over 2,000 yards as a rookie. And the Giants went. The thing that hurt Saquon with the Giants is he didn't have no line. Like, I mean, not no line. He kept getting hurt. He didn't have no line the entire time. He just kept getting hurt. And, you know, that's why I keep telling people about running back usage. Like, part of the reason why Saquon didn't have a good year this year. But I told people, part of the reason why I didn't want to sign Josh Jacobs to a whole bunch of money is because generally running backs the year after they have a heavy workload or they have massive carries, the next year they either production drops or they get hurt. Saquon is rookie year. He led the entire league in scrimmage yards as a rookie. Yeah. Next year he started getting hurt. Then he started getting hurt periodically. And then I think he missed a whole bunch of time. Then he goes to the Eagles. What happens? He has a great year, right? Same thing with Josh Jacobs. He led the league in rushing with us. Then the very next year, he falls off. He's nicked up. He's not the same dude. Then obviously he doesn't get as many carries. His first year with Green Bay, what does he do? I think he's top 5 in rushing. But then what happens this year, right? Ain't the same Josh Jacobs because he had a heavy workload that last year. Same thing with Saquon. Saquon led the league in rushing last year. I think he led the league in scrimmage yards last year. What happens to Saquon this year? Same shit. Saquon done fell off. So it's like you got to pay attention to that. Like, people ain't paying attention to these trends, and they go, Saquon not the same guy because look, he done like, bro. But it same thing with DeMarco Murray. DeMarco Murray led the league in scrimmage yards, I think, with the Cowboys. Then after that he goes to the Eagles, with Chip Kelly, has a solid year there. 2 years later, he's out of the league. David Johnson with the Cardinals, leads like one of the top guys in all-purpose yards with them, has a heavy workload there. Then he gets traded to the Texans. Ain't never the same. Right? Never the same after that year. Larry Johnson with the Chiefs back in the day, heavy workload, starts getting hurt, never the same. So like that's why I was about you don't invest these high value assets in running backs, because when you start giving these dudes the heavy workload to get your money's worth out of these motherfuckers, what do they start doing? They start breaking the fuck down.
Yeah.
That's why they need to come into a situation like James came in the Buffalo. He don't got to do all the running. He don't got to get all the touches. Josh Allen can take some of them touches away from him.
Yeah.
You're going to make his longevity happen by him not getting so many touches and coming into a great situation. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened with some of these good running backs. They come into good situations where they don't got to keep touching the ball. And when you touch it, you can just get busy. You know what I'm saying? And then you can come into a situation like Saquon and Christian McCaffrey when they got to the second team where you're not getting pushed to the second level. You know what I'm saying? That keeps your body more healthy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. And like
but just as DJ, Derrick Henry like the only nigga. Like that's the only nigga. Like he the only one, bro. Derrick Henry probably. I think probably like some of the old school guys like Emmett and all those dudes probably. But Derrick Henry, he like, in modern times, same thing with Christian McCaffrey. We saw him. That's when he started breaking down. Last year, Christian McCaffrey was hurt damn near all year, and then what happens this year? He probably gonna be offensive player of the year. So like, as you notice the trends with these things, bro. Like people don't be paying attention to these trends, but that's how it goes.
That's real. That's real, bro. And piggybacking off what you said earlier, like you need to take out that workload off the running backs. They can't do it all because, like you said, if not, they're gonna get hurt or they're gonna have down years the following year. And
that's why you have committees.
Committees, and also the main thing which most of these teams haven't really had is a proper passing game. And going into it, bro, we gotta talk about it, bro. A lot of people are saying that with the number 1 overall pick, this is gonna likely be the guy right here. How do you feel about that, Severe? Like, where's your head at? Like, do you feel confident picking him at 1, or if a team offering you a haul, you trading back? How you feeling?
Me personally, there's a difference between what I think the Raiders are gonna do or what I would do. If a team is gonna offer me a haul for Fernando Mendoza, I'm taking it. I'm taking it. Not only am I taking that haul, but I'm trading Max Crosby ass too, bro. I'm loading up, bro. I'm hitting the super reset button, bro. I'm blowing the entire thing up. I'm starting fresh, bro. I'm taking this thing down to the studs. The whole house is getting demolished, bro. The only motherfuckers left standing is Brock Bowers and Ashton Genty, really, bro, and Colton. Everything else, man. And AJ Cole, who's our best player. Everything else can go. Everything else can go, brother. Like that's where I'm at with it. But obviously, the Raiders are going to take Fernando Mendoza, and I just hope they do the right thing and don't try to put a whole bunch on him, especially early on. He's not a guy that led Indiana via his arm. Indiana had a hell of a running game. They have a hell of a defense, as evidence. Even the big games he won with good play in certain situations, right? He beat Ohio State. He didn't put on no passing clinic against Ohio State, but he had some timely plays and he was clutch. Same thing with Miami, right? He didn't beat Miami, and really, you can say if it wasn't for that block punt, they lose that game. But he didn't put in no passing clinic in that game. He was really off, and they beat him up, and that's what he's going to face in the NFL. He's going to face some NFL level pass rushers, and he was off target, some inaccurate throws. There was a throw or two that could have been picked. He wasn't quite right with those back shoulder throws. It was some throws that his receivers bailed him out, and you would expect some guys in the NFL will do the same. Where where as long as you put it in a spot where they can grab it, you expect them to make plays for the quarterback. But you pay attention to all of that, right? The ball placement, the accuracy, how he handles that, the pressure and all that stuff. And it wasn't an impressive performance, but he was clutch. And that's the most important thing is that, hey, you know what? When the money was on the line, it was a 4th down, 4th and 5 was an RPO. He kept it, and he had one of the greatest plays you're gonna see in the college football final of all time. That play is gonna be on commercials for years to come. Right? It's gonna be. It ain't the Vince Young shit. The Vince Young shit was that's just legendary. But it's gonna be it's up there.
It should look like some movie shit, low key.
Yeah, it's up there. It's gonna be you gonna see that on play on commercials. They're gonna play that. That's gonna be on a Gatorade commercial, whatever shoe contract he signed. It's gonna be on a commercial. Like that play is gonna be played for years. But
slow motion about that shit on commercial.
We can't just pay attention to the moments because we have to pay attention to everything that led up to those moments. What led up to those moments was mediocre quarterback play in the biggest game of his career. When Indiana had a chance to seal the game, you got the ball in Miami territory with the Heisman winning quarterback. You have a chance to seal the thing away. And what did they do? They settled for running the ball and kicking a field goal. You could have sealed that thing on third down, put the ball in your quarterback's hands, and make sure there was no opportunity for Miami to have any chance at a comeback. And instead of doing that, they elected to do what Miami does. Do what Indiana does, what Kirk Cignetti does, which is rely on their run game and rely on their defense. And unfortunately, what happened? The defense came through and made a play and won them the game. But if LSU wasn't doing that shit with Joe Burrow, LSU ain't about to run on LSU like, nah, Joe Burrow, you about to close this thing out. Andrew Luck ain't no Stanford, Stanford wasn't about to run the ball. Hey, Andrew Luck, close this thing out for us. Like that's what you want to see. And like I said, I haven't seen enough of it. But he's on an upward trajectory. I think he's a smart guy. I think he has more than enough talent to succeed in the NFL. I have questions about, like I said, I have questions about his accuracy. I have questions about his ability to read the entire field. His coach went on national television, told the entire world, our game plan is he makes one or two reads and he checks it down. Like he told the entire world that pre-game, before the most important game of his quarterback's career, before the most important game of his career, he told the national television audience, my quarterback, all we want him to do is make one or two reads and then check the ball down. That's not what the stuff I want to hear from my quarterback's coach before this game. That's not the stuff that NFL draft scouts want to hear, that this guy is not being expected to make full field reads, that he's only going to make one or two reads and then check the ball down. So, that stuff didn't inspire confidence, but at the end of the day, he's going to be the pick. And I just hope, like I said, we put him in the proper position to have success, because I don't want to be a situation where we expect him to throw us into the playoffs or throw us to a winning season and then we set him up for failure.
Yeah, and I agree with you to that extent, where I have question marks too when it comes to drafting Fernando Mendoza at number one, just because in years past, and I don't mean to harp on just one guy, but there's been quite a few guys that we've seen get picked at the first overall pick, and not only is it that they were deserving of the number one overall pick, but it wasn't just a 1 year thing. Like a few of these guys, they were being talked about years prior, like in advance, as already being the guy. Like it wasn't no secret. Like people knew about him already. He just this season came on the scene, and for me, I just find it crazy because it's not like he's doing nothing super dynamic now. That run was nice. He's had a couple nice back shoulder throws. I'll give him that. But for the most part, bro, to me, he's just a high level game manager.
That Cal film, his Cal film wasn't bad though.
Wasn't bad.
But he was also that was a lot of him. He didn't have that running game and all that shit. He had
Jay Knight and Jet Thomas. Like, bro, that's something. People don't let these people will tell you a bunch of BS because they don't. I'm a Pac-12 dude, bro. I'm a UCLA fan. Unfortunately, all I do is watch the terrible football teams. But so I know the players that are over there. Yeah, Mikey Matthews, who's a Power 5 level wide receiver. Yeah, Jaden Ott and Jet Thomas, who were good running backs. A lot of people thought Jaden Ott was going to be one of the top running backs this past year, or that last year he was at Cal, I think, and I think he got hurt. Or he just fell off that year. So like he had some talent there. He also lost to a team that was like the only won 2 games that season. So it's like people try to make excuses, and they want to just make excuses on one end, but then like not hold them to a certain account on the other end. Like, put the whole picture together. Did he have like top tier talent? No. But even in him not having top tier talent, did he show himself to be some elite quarterback? And he didn't do that either. Did he show that he was supposed to be, you know, like a top 5 draft pick? He was a 4-star guy in the portal, which is good, but he wasn't a 5-star guy in the portal, right? Like it was, I think he was like the 5th ranked quarterback in the portal that year. So there was players that were ranked above him as a portal quarterback. So, like I said, there's flaws there. But there's also there's also potential there. And I don't want to take away like the ability. I think he's a super intelligent guy. I think his recall is incredible. I think his ability to absorb a playbook was going to benefit him greatly. But also also worry about when he was at Cal, his turnover plays was through the roof. He also ran a spread system at Cal too. So people who try to talk about the offense he was in, well, he ran a spread system at Cal and he still never threw more than 35. I don't think he never threw for more than 3,500 yards when he was at Cal, ran the spread. So like we got to talk about it on both sides.
Yeah.
No, see, that's getting a different outlook because you know what I'm saying. The stuff I seen from him at Cal was, you know, a couple of good, you know, he had some good passing situations, but to understand that he had a run game and some decent receivers out there too. That should just make that shit sound different. So you gotta hear that. You do gotta hear that shit from both sides. Do I think that he's a generational quarterback? Nah. You know what I'm saying? Do I think he can be somebody solid enough to get to be stable enough if we put pieces around him?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Over time.
I mean, Trey, remember those conversations we had? Like, I wasn't trying to hate when I was saying it either. Like I kept saying, like, it's the coaching, bro, because let's be real. Like, that team had no 5 stars, and they went undefeated, bro. That defense was out to ass against damn near every single offense they went up against this season, bro. That was a dominant defense.
Exactly.
That JMU team, too, that was there with Cignetti, they also made it to the playoffs. So,
yeah, bro.
Exactly.
He was a hell of a fucking recruiter, and he brought a bunch of them JMU boys with him.
But this is the thing where people, this is how you can tell people are full of it, right? Just like you can tell people are full of it. People but well, Indiana doesn't have as much talent as Miami. Like they don't even have any 4 or 5 star recruits. Guess how many stars Fernando Mendoza had when he was coming in the college?
1 or 2.
It was a 3-star recruit. So by their definition, Fernando Mendoza can't be good because he was only a 3-star recruit. Or if you improve as you mature through the college ranks and get good coaching, then stars don't matter as much, do they? But they don't want to take that into account. They don't take how many stars Fernando Mendoza has because he was only a 3-star guy, but they look at his teammates and since they're only 3-star guys, then they're not good. But Fernando Mendoza is good, and he was a 3-star. Like, make it make sense. It doesn't make sense because people weave a path of logic to fit whatever narrative that they wanted to fit. And that's why I say you got to look at it from both sides, and people don't want to do that.
It's too much selective politicking. You like that one, huh, Trey? Hey, I said it a couple of weeks ago on the show, and he thought I was like dissing or some shit. And me and Rondell had to let him know, like, nah, bro, like that means something whole different. That be like they picking and choosing, bro.
I hit him with the shit for 40-year-old version. I said, shit, God damn it, because I don't know what it means. I'm gonna take that shit as disrespect. So you know, but no, for real, you gotta have one big dog in the draft. They gotta have one quarterback that they push as a big dog. But at the same time, bro, we didn't see quarterbacks come out and be the top dog coming out of college football. But then after the Senior Bowl, Shrine Bowl, and your senior days and combine and all that shit, that shit start to flip. It should start to change up. So right now, yeah, we are looking at Mendoza and all that because they got to put somebody out there as being that person. You know what I'm saying? But is he that generational person like an Andrew Luck, like a Joe Burrow? No. And like you said, Severe, bro, that's why they did put the game in his hands. You know what I'm saying? If he would have been like them, then shit, hell yeah. They would have put the game in his hands and he would have threw for over 5,000 yards like Joe Burrow did. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that tells you what you need to see right there.
Peep this. No, what's gonna really fuck your head up?
What you got?
Guess how many people will talk about Joe Burrow season. Oh, he had Jamar Chase and Justin Jefferson. Guess how many stars Jamar Chase was on ESPN? 4-star. Guess how many stars Justin Jefferson was on ESPN? He's a 3-star. So the people be talking about these stars, but they don't want to look at they don't pay attention to that shit, right? They don't pay attention because, like I said, it don't fit their narrative. It don't fit their narrative. Now, but with Mendoza, I think you can build around him, but like I said, he's not a guy that I don't think you can throw everything on him and say, bro, our offense, you make it work. You make it work. Because he hasn't been asked to do that. He has to slowly matriculate in the league. It almost like a Tom Brady path where it was a defense and it's a run game and it was some creative play calling and they kind of, like slowly brought him along and he had a clutch gene. I like Mendoza has a clutch gene and it's he make plays in big moments and that was enough to win them games. And then, hey, once the time was right, then it's like, all right, Ben, now it's all on you. Now now you're the engine. You're no longer the alternator. You're not the carburetor. You're not the fueling. Now you're the engine. Now you make this shit go because you're ready to do that. But if we try to throw this dude into the league and have him he'll have a panic attack, bro. He look like he take medication for anxiety. He'll be in the locker room curled up somewhere.
It ain't gonna happen like that because that's not. If you building a system and a situation and something for longevity, it don't go as far as like them going out there first early because you look like you said. Look at the Brady situation. Look at Patrick Mahomes' situation. Look at all these other quarterbacks that had time to sit and then get put out there. So we don't want him to go out there and change that shit now because that shit ain't gonna happen. That does not realistically happen. You know what I'm saying? We want you to be able to come in behind someone, pause, and then you come out there when it's your time for us to be able to put you in a position to where now you can win. Because you can look at the Drake May situation and you say that Mendoza can do that if you put those pieces around him just like Drake May had, and where he got a extremely good defense. Because if we being honest, those last 2 games we seen Drake May play in, he didn't play good. He didn't play good at all. He looked like a second-year player, but he had something around him to be able to make up for the bad parts that he did have in his game. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's do y'all feel like y'all see that from Mendoza? Like we use that money that we got and put pieces around him. Can he be somebody that can hold the ship? You know what I'm saying? And get us not to the Super Bowl. Like we ain't trying to say nothing like that, but to a playoff win. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I think he's a guy. You put the pieces around him. Like I said, I think he's a guy that can be successful. But I think people are putting this generational label on him. People putting on this label of he's gonna come in and transform our team. And I just think they need to pump their brakes on that. And that's why I'm saying like people just want to throw like completely out the window. Like no, we can't trade that. You can't trade it all. You can't do it. Like no, that's definitely a possibility. You should have that on the table as well. Now, if you feel that Fernando Mendoza is the guy that you want as leader of your franchise, and the Raiders are convinced that he's the guy that they want to lead their franchise, and they feel that he's the guy that can lead them one day to a Super Bowl, and they're comfortable with that decision, I'm cool with that. But people act like, oh, it's no choice at all. You can't trade back at all. That's not even an option. Like I just think that's foolish in my opinion, because I don't think he's a guy I don't think he's a franchise lifter. I think he's a guy that will be that can be an important piece in a franchise and can be a vital part of that puzzle. But I don't think he's a guy that's going to make everything go.
Yeah. No, that's valid. That's good. That's valid. And DJ, I appreciate you being in the chat. He had a question. He said, "Would y'all sit Mendoza for a year?" In my opinion, yes. And I think if he does end up getting drafted by the Raiders, I think that is going to end up happening. I don't think he's going to start year 1.
He'll get like week 7. He gonna get the Jackson Dart vibe, bro. Like
maybe
week 7, he's gonna come in.
Depend who they bring in.
Who do we bring in though? So that's the issue we run into. Who do we bring in? Because
Funny Face is still on the. He's still on the roster. Yeah, Funny Face is still on the roster.
Look. I said this already, bro. If the Raiders were to draft Fernando Mendoza, bro, you might as well just start Geno another year, bro. If for nothing else, if there's a possibility you're gonna have a high draft pick next year, who is Geno Smith's cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, who's his cousin? And you know, that guy would look mighty good catching passes from Fernando Mendoza one day, right? So if you want to kind of mend those fences with Geno Smith and the Smith family to possibly draft Jeremiah Smith next year, if you're in position to, hey, give Geno Smith another shot at it.
Hey, we want your little cousin to play on this team. Go out there and throw 31 picks next year so we can make sure we get this motherfucking pick. Hell yeah, we Geno got us. Eugene got us.
For sure, exactly. and look, that's a surefire way to. Only thing about that is that, you know, by week 3, not even week 3, by a halftime of week 1, everybody's gonna be calling for Fernando. So, you know, there's gonna be boos being rained down on the field, and I don't think Kubiak for damn sure don't got the sack to not go through that.
They want to see that.
Just looking at Kubiak, he looked like he a buster. Like he looked like he looked like he getting pocket checked, bro. So he looked like he getting straight pocket checked on a daily. So he ain't got the sack for it. Spike Tech don't got the sack for it either. And I don't think Brady got the sack for it either. So, like, Fernando Mendoza going to get in sooner than later. They're not going to sit him for the entire year. Now, especially now with the fan base calling for him. So, like, it's just.
Brady, that's his thing, though. That's Brady's thing. Like, he don't want his rookie quarterback to start early. So.
Yeah, I agree.
Does Brady stick to them? You don't think Brady will stick to them guns?
Like the Kubiak gotta go stick to them guns, bro. That's the thing. Like, if you want to just get your money's worth out of Geno, we know he's gonna be bad, but you're gonna be paying this dude anyway, bro. Say, let you be bad and get us another high pick. F it.
Hey, they saying Geno might ball under Kubiak though. What you think?
He may. Like
that helps us out. I mean,
Geno was balling in Seattle, bro. Geno was balling in Seattle.
This motherfucker gets in the playoffs somehow.
I'll be hot though. That's the thing, because Geno was balling in Seattle, bro. Nobody saw this coming. Well, I don't want to say nobody. I don't want to say nobody. Very few people saw this coming from Geno Smith, bro. Because he was balling in Seattle. He was a baller in Seattle with behind the poorest offensive line with the running game that was suspect. So, you know, like
I just know, and I don't know.
I think it would be this bad. I thought it'd be solid.
Maybe it's just me, bro, but I got this weird Raider PTSD when it comes to quarterbacks, bro, that when they talk about this guy, when they talk about, oh, this quarterback is so efficient in the red zone.
Yeah.
He hardly turns the ball over in the red zone, bro. The moment he comes to the Raiders, bro,
it's going to happen.
Hey, look, the one thing I remember about him, bro, that was his thing. He had his most interceptions came in the red zone. So like he wasn't the official red zone guy.
Yeah. But last year, that last year in Seattle, he was kind of it was signs that he was kind of starting to get shaky. But he also, you know, a lot of people pointed to like he had some horrible offensive line play on that last year in Seattle where he was like, you know, I think he was the most pressured quarterback in the league or something wild like that. So they attribute some of that to that, and they also attributed some of it to the play calling in the red zone. But there were signs. If you paid attention to the signs and what the advanced analytics were saying about his turnover where he plays, especially in the red zone, you were looking like, you know, but you were hoping that, you would have a run game and you wouldn't have to, you know, so that's what the hope was, but you wouldn't have to depend so much on Geno Smith to do a whole bunch in your offense. And obviously we didn't have a run game or a pass game, and you know, it was just bad all the way around. But I can see a situation where, you know, the Raiders say, hey, F it, you know, we got to pay this dude $18 million if we cut him, or it's going to be $18 million dead money anyway if we cut him, so we might as well keep him for this year. And, you know, like, for whatever you want to say about Geno, I know people get mad because, like I said, Raider fans they be funny sometimes because they want to call Geno a bitch and call him all this stuff. But as soon as Geno flips, oh my God, can you believe he flipped us off? Get him out. Like, come on, dog. You call this man everything but the child of God. And then he said something back about you, and then all of a sudden everybody's panties in the bunch. Like, bro, you talk shit about me, bro. I'm gonna talk shit about your entire family heritage, bro. I'm gonna go back to your ancestors. I'm gonna talk shit about everybody. So
and that's how I go, bro. I wanted Gino to do that. I wanted Gino to do that. So we can go back and forth.
Nut up, bro. But people also understand. Like, I mean, there's a line. Like, it's a line you don't cross with people. Like, so like, like people just like somebody literally like I think flipped them off to his face, but like you flip me off, I'm gonna flip you off back, bro. That's just what it is. Yeah. So I think people blew. So, but obviously there's bad blood between him and the fan base. So how much he will want to come back here remains to be seen. But like
he asked for his release.
Yeah, if he asked for his release, bro, hey, you ask for release, hey, go ahead, forfeit that contract then, bro. Like, forfeit that contract, bro. You want to get out here? How bad you want to leave? Forfeit that contract, brother.
I think he gonna be there anyway, bro. Because like, why the fuck he ain't going yet? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I think it's because he know he gonna be there. Like, he knows like he's gonna be there next year. Because if we get a rookie quarterback, he already knows. Like the team knows they don't want to start another. They don't want to start the rookie.
But I think they might just be leaving it up to the next head coach. I think if we hire Kubiak and Kubiak be like, nah, I want him, get his black ass up out of here, then you know,
him, his hairline, braids,
exactly. Him and him. Yeah. This nigga got medium braids. Like, get him and the medium braids out of here.
Bro. Hey, he got the Mr. Burns going on. When we take them shits out, bro, that should be throwing me every time.
Man.
What's it called? So I gotta know, in y'all opinion though, like, do you think it's a lock though that we're drafting Fernando? Like, do you think there's a chance that maybe the next doesn't want to draft?
I just don't think it. I don't think it's such a lock. I don't think it's a lock yet. Like Savir was saying, bro. I think somebody, because more not coming out, somebody gonna offer us a fucking haul, bro, for that first pick.
The Jets might, bro.
And I wouldn't be mad at that. Give us those 3 picks for next year. Give us those 3 picks for next year.
If the Jets do that, bro.
Hey, what's that Drewski? I'm just
saying,
saying.
Bro. If the Jets do that, bro, we gotta take that, bro. We gotta take it. But look, but like I said before, bro, I don't think the Raiders got the sack to do it, bro. I don't think the Raiders got the sack to do it.
You gotta drop your nuts at some point.
I don't think they got the sack to do it, bro. I think they're so afraid of. You hear about what's FOMO, this fear of missing out.
Yeah,
I think they're so scared that they'll trade back, and then Fernando Mendoza will be like, an MVP quarterback, and everybody's the Raiders had a chance to take him. But like, bro, if you look at our history, and I'm a guy like, people like people say I got like a really good memory and shit like that, like because I be looking at like the shit we've done in the past, and there's been so many times where the guy we took in front of another guy, not behind another guy, the guy we took in front of another guy turned out to be a Hall of Fame player, right? First and foremost, you did think the main one we think about is
Calvin Johnson,
Jamarcus Russell, and Calvin Johnson, right? But you think about Philip Buchanan. Who was the guy that got taken behind Philip Buchanan? It was Ed Reed. I think another one was we took who do we take? We took Napoleon Harris. I think the very next person taken behind Napoleon Harris was who was behind Napoleon Harris? I think it was another Hall of Fame player. I can't remember, but like it's happened to us several times. We took Fabian Washington, one pick in front of Aaron Rodgers. Like, it's happened to us several occasions. So like, bro, we can't be living in the worried about. We can't be worried about what other teams do. We got to worry about what we do at the end of the day. So if we don't feel that he's the guy, then we should make the trade. But like I said, I don't think anybody in that building has the nuts to do it.
Yeah,
bro. They gotta drop their nuts at some point, bro.
Yeah,
you gotta man up and flip this shit. We done watched other teams fucking do it, bro. Like, get the fuck out your own way and motherfucking man up and motherfucking do that shit. Because if, like you said, if you don't feel like he the one, what the fuck you gonna? We got PTSD from them drafting Jamarcus Russell. So shit, bro. Like, we ain't trying to go through that shit again either. We ain't not trying to pick the wrong motherfucker again either.
Yeah,
no, that's real. That's real. And that's where I always question it, because for me, it's like I'm used to seeing, like, when you're the number one pick as a quarterback, you're seen as the guy. You're the fucking savior. You get me? You're going into a franchise that's pretty much considered as like a fucking shithole. They're the bottom of the barrel at this point. You're supposed to be the savior. Obviously, they got to build around you. They got to build an O-line and all that, but you got to come in day one and change shit. Are you that guy? Does the organization believe in you? Because to me, it's like I've always dreamed of, when we get to this moment where we get the number one overall pick, we're drafting an elite quarterback. Always in the back of my mind, I'm like, when this moment comes, we're going to get a fucking elite quarterback, bro. It's like, are you elite? Are you that guy? Me, it's like there's a moment where, like we said, we could trade this for a haul. The first overall pick has a lot of value. You can fuck around and get an elite quarterback. Even this dude right here, I'd fuck around and do this at this point, bro. That's how bad I want an elite quarterback, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy. Lamar. But we gotta, if we do that with Lamar,
it's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money, but then at that point we gotta trade Max. We gotta trade Max because we gotta give him something offensively. It gotta be more than Brock. It gotta be more than Ashton. We gotta give, because basically then at that point he just back in fucking Baltimore, like, but with a worse defense.
I mean, we can fuck around and draft somebody too, even.
Yeah, we gotta draft somebody too. But see, that's why, like if we do that, that's
losing that number one pick though.
Yeah, see, the thing about that is that it's like, am I I don't want to say I want to draft Fernando. Like, I don't want to put it in terms of I'm choosing Fernando over Lamar. That's insane. That's just insanity. But the salary cap ramifications and our ability to build a team around Lamar, that's what I worry about. Like, if we were in a situation where I felt, okay, if we had at least like one strong unit, like, okay, we got a hella defense, our offense just ain't up to snuff. Okay, bam. Okay, we need a quarterback to kind of get our offense right. Or then we got all the pieces in the offense. Our quarterback just ain't taking advantage of them. But bro, like, we ain't got shit on offense or on defense. Like, it's like, well, we putting him into a bad situation. And then we already know how the media does Lamar already. So if he come over here and then, it's just gonna be a circus, man. So I just don't think, like, I don't think we're, like I said, if we were to do that, we gotta trade Max. That's we have to trade Max Crosby. And it's gonna take more than just one first round pick to get Lamar too. You ain't getting Lamar for just one first round pick.
Yeah.
Like, so like I think that just puts us in a messed up situation. That's why, like, the Mendoza trade makes the most sense to me. And people will be like, oh, well, what happened the last time we had all those first round picks, huh? What do we do with that? And my answer to that is, what happened the last time we drafted a quarterback number one overall? Huh? What happened with that? Neither one of those situations worked well. So you between a rock and a hard place. I'd rather have more bites at the apple with more picks, than to put all my eggs in one basket and depend on the quarterback that's never had to carry a football team and really depend on him to at some point have to carry this football team. It's just the law of averages.
I get you. I mean, my thing is with Lamar, I know a lot of people are like, oh, but he hasn't won. It's like, if we watching these games and we paying attention to Lamar Jackson and the Ravens in the playoffs, bro, a lot of times it's not him that's costing them the game, bro. It's his fucking receivers.
That's why it's bad for him to come out there with us.
It's not him dropping the catch on that 2-point conversion.
Yeah.
It's not him catching that pass and fumbling at the 1 yard line that one year.
Yeah, or fucking our boys, Zay Flowers getting that dumbass unsportsmanlike conduct penalty, that put them back 15 yards after he made that crazy catch against the Chiefs in the playoffs. The Chiefs beat the Eagles in the playoffs. So I mean, it's not. But I said it's like, bro, do you expect Jack Best to be the guy that's gonna carry Lamar to, that's gonna make the game winning catch? Do you think it's gonna be Dante Thornton? Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, we putting them in the worst situation, bro. Only position we better at is tight end. And if you look at their tight end room is better than our room. We got the better guy, and Brock is the best guy. But bro, you got Isaiah Likely and Mark Andrews over there. Like, bro, that's a better room overall. That's a better room.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna put Likely that much over Big Mike. I'm not gonna
look.
That
I don't know. I think Brock.
Big Mike is my guy. I went to bat for Big Mike. I've been fighting for Big Mike this entire time, and all my friends they be trashing Big Mike all the time, especially when he left the team, and they've been dogging him ever since then. And I really can't. I ain't been able to put up no fight, bro. At the end of the day, look, I gotta keep it funky. Like if you ain't out there producing, you ain't. I can't defend you, bro. I can think the world of you, but it's like with Ashton Genty. People can think the word of him, bro. If you ain't putting that shit between the white lines, I don't give a fuck what you think about somebody, bro. What are you doing out there? So same thing with Big Mike, bro. I can't defend him. So I done seen Isaiah Likely take over games. Like I ain't never seen Big Mike do no shit.
He got targeted.
Hey, Prez just said right now, Isaiah Likely is a free agent this offseason.
They bringing him back though. They gonna choose him over Mark Andrews all day. They'll cut Mark Andrews' old ass in a second and keep liking. Well, I don't know. New coach. I don't know what Jesse Minter thinking.
Yeah, I feel like, and here's my thing with this because obviously it's gonna be a lot of money, but there's definitely ways to build a roster still with that. And more than likely, it's like now it's like, all right, Spytek, this you're in control now. Let's see how you develop this roster, bro.
Oh, he said they extended Andrews.
Oh shit.
Oh shit. And they likely a free agent. Oh, nigga, like I'm hopping on that. In a second. If the Raiders, bro, they need to be on the phone right now with his agent. Hey, what's good?
Yeah,
what's good?
Not fact. But yeah, man, I would make it happen.
Isaiah Likely.
Yeah.
For Isaiah Likely
as a 12 personnel. Oh, for sure. You put him across from Brock.
He can't block though.
Neither can Brock.
Mike can block though.
Mike's blocking was questionable this year, and that's part of the reason why we was struggling in pass pro and the run game because our tight ends, all of our tight ends was ass and blocking, and Ian Thomas was supposed to be the motherfucker that's supposed to be our blocker, and he was trash too. I mean,
he was trying to get a quarterback. That's all.
Exactly, facts, right? They knew what time it was. Now them motherfuckers need to be investigated. Them motherfuckers
the year before.
Check their bet GM. Check their MGM accounts.
The year before Brock got here, though, Big Mike was all right, bro.
He was blocking. He was blocking, and that's one of the reasons I liked him because
as an all around tight end.
Because he was a well rounded tight end. That's one of the reasons I was going to bat for him. But this year he was ass. Even Brock Brock ain't never been a good blocker, but Brock was always like a willing blocker. But this year he was cheeks. I'm like, what the fuck you doing? Like you're getting cooked by corners. Like it's not even like I understand if he's linebackers, but he was getting done by corners. So I'm like, bro, what are you doing? So like, and it was none of our tight ends blocking this year. That could be the coach, the tight end coach. I think it was Luke Steckel. That could be probably some of the scheme with Brendan Carroll and whatever fuck Pete Carroll had going on over there. So I mean, that could play a part in it too. But I think Isaiah Likely just cold. I just think he's just a weapon that you can do some crazy stuff with, and you get him, you put the ball in his hands, like he gets busy. He gets busy with the ball in his hands.
For sure.
I mean,
for sure.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%. And then if you go get him and you bring him out here, bro, then shit, we good. You know what I'm saying?
And then, not like we playing a whole bunch of people. I mean, like I don't know what he gonna demand in the open market though, because I don't know what he gonna demand in the open market because I can see a team like the Jaguars might be like, hey, shit, come over here.
Hey, I gotta be honest.
We got next year. Next year, we're going to pay.
In your opinion, you don't think players like, let's say hypothetically, if we were to make a trade and acquire Lamar Jackson, you don't think there's players that may be willing to take a bit of a slight discount to play with Lamar, knowing that it's tax free out here? They might not. They might take like $2 million less than what they were originally be asking for or something.
Who is that guy that you can go get though? Yeah,
see, that's the problem is that I think there are guys that will want to come play with Lamar. I mean, I think a lot of people will want to come play with Lamar, but I think there's also a situation where since Lamar hasn't won it all, it's always like people want to come to a situation where they're either going to win or they're going to get paid. And the fact that, I think, just having Lamar, that automatically puts you in a better position to win, but he's also a guy that hasn't won it all yet. Mm-hmm. And so I think that it still leaves that uncertainty where somebody can feel like, yo, but if I come here and take a pay cut and we don't win, I'm gonna be pissed fuck off. You feel me? Like, bro, I'm gonna be pissed because I took less money to come here and win and we don't win. So I think you always run into the obstacle of like that certain level of uncertainty. Like even Pat not getting like no whole bunch of people to come over there and take no like hometown discounts to come play with him. So it's like, he's won what 4? He's won what 3, right?
Yeah.
3. So
is that all the Ravens free agent?
Yeah.
Damn, they got a whole bunch of free agents.
Shit.
Yeah. Now the thing, you know what I'm saying, with getting players to come over here and come play with them is they're gonna look at this Sam Darnold year, bro, and be like, maybe it was just the situation. You know what I'm saying? Good quarterback can go somewhere else and ball out. Yeah. People might take a chance because of Sam Darnold, bro. Like, if we looked at 2 years ago, who the fuck even this year, who the fuck was trying to go play with Sam Darnold?
Nobody.
You know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker right here in the it's the system, and they're gonna give that shit a chance. You know what I'm saying? When they see a quarterback go somewhere else now, bro, they're gonna give that shit a chance.
Yeah.
Because if they trust the system, if they trust what's getting put in front of them as far as like, this is what we gonna want from you, this is what we gonna do with you. You know what I'm saying? If they trust that, then you know what I'm saying, I can see some people wanting to come and play with them, but man, that's a lot of money, bro. That's a lot of money.
It is.
You can have a rookie quarterback and go get the pieces and put around him, and you can have a lot more money for the future.
I get that, but I'm at the point, bro, where it's like, bro, I've been a fan for, my whole life, bro. For over 20 plus years, brother, this team been ass, bro. So I'm not fully confident that they could build a fucking dynasty, bro. I'm at the point where it's like, at this point, bro, just give me a Super Bowl before I die, bro. And I feel like Lamar probably my best shot right now. It gave me a Super Bowl.
I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Especially like when but the thing is that like the problem. I think that's the issue the Raiders been running into is that like everybody, including the Raiders, especially Mark Davis, chief among them. And I'm a guy that's Jay Fizzle, bro. You on? I don't know what you on, bro.
That's funny, bro. I'm tripping out when people say. I've been seeing a lot of people saying he's washed or he's out of his prime. I've seen
he's only 29 years old, bro.
He's only 29. He's way
he's younger than a lot of quarterbacks that were drafted in the past 4 years.
This is the start of his prime, if anything, bro. Exactly. Like this is young for quarterback years, bro. Let's keep in mind this too. There was a point in time during the season where the Ravens were ahead of us in draft order. And that was like midway through the season, bro, while he was out with injuries. Yep. They were ahead of us in draft order.
Yeah.
They got to the point when he came back, he got them to the point where they were just a field goal away from being in the playoffs, bro.
Yep.
A field goal away from being in the playoffs.
They literally still, while they were like 1-5, they still had them win the division. So that tells you, you know what I'm saying? That tells you what that is right there.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yes. I feel, but I think people want to skip steps, and I think that people they don't want to like. I just want to say like I always bring it back to it's probably a little too old for you, Mike. And I know you're a young buck, but like this Eddie Murphy comedy sketch where he's talking about like his Aunt Bunny, and he's talking about his Aunt Bunny will always fall down the stairs. But she would try to break her fall on the way down the stairs, but all that would do is make the fall last forever. And that's what the Raiders keep trying to do. They keep trying to stop the fall. Like, bro, just fucking fall and then get your ass back up. But the Raiders keep trying to, we're gonna trade for this guy, and we're gonna trade for that. No, motherfucker, just fall. Just fall, get to the bottom of the stairs. And if you want to walk your ass back up the stairs, then you can start walking back up. But you keep trying to stop this fall. It's just the fall done lasted 20 fucking years now, bro. Because we keep trying to stop this motherfucker early. Just fucking bomb the fuck. And the I will say this: the 2 times we bottomed out, obviously was Reggie McKenzie. When we first hired Reggie McKenzie basically cut all the salary, got rid of every fucking body. And like 2 years later, I want to say we went to the playoffs. And then it was when we hired John Gruden, and John Gruden traded Khalil Mack and got rid of Amari Cooper and got rid of everybody. And I want to say 3 years later, we went to the playoffs that time. That's been the 2 times we've been to the playoffs in the last 20 fucking years. So the 2 times we actually said, like, you know what? Let's just hit the reset button. Let's make these trades. Let's cut the salary. Let's bottom this thing out. It took a few years and we were back in the fucking playoffs. But like we don't seem to want to do that again. Like it's time to just do that shit again. That's why we need to trade fucking Max Crosby. They trade everybody in this fucking team that's not Brock Bowers. Everybody else and Colton Miller and AJ Cole, who's our best player. Everybody else can fucking go, bro. Like those are the only people. Those are the only people I'm holding on to. And if you give me a good enough offer for Colton Miller, then get your ass the fuck up out of here too. Like bro, people are we gotta hold on to Ashton Jeanty, bro. They give me a first round for Ashton Jeanty, bro. You gone? They give me a high second round pick for Ashton Jeanty. Get the fuck out of here. Pack you in your ass outfits. Get your ass gone. Like
I'm keeping JPJ too. I'm keeping JPJ too.
But I don't know what they're gonna do with JPJ. That's the thing. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do with JPJ.
Yeah. I feel like a smart coach, whichever coach we bring, I think they'd be smart enough to put him back to center. I'd hope.
I would hope.
Yeah.
I would hope.
That'd be the smart thing to do.
The one thing about those 2 situations that you was talking about, bro, was those coaches had longevity. It wasn't a coach that just like came in and they had 1 year, you know what I'm saying, year and a half and they was gone. Like John Gruden literally had from fucking 18 to 21.
Yeah. Yep. I forgot my guy saying? Charles Trent Williams Grant too. He off limits. That's the future.
Oh yeah.
Really? You think so?
Now that's just somebody who I talked about pre-draft that I really liked. I said was gonna be a good player. He was a small school dude, and people was giving me shit about him because he
William Mary, right?
Yeah, went to William Mary's. People was talking shit, and I was like, "Yo, bro, he got all the tools is there. He needs some seasoning, but all the tools is there." He got in. What did he do? Domination.
Yeah.
Hey, Charles Trent Williams Grant, baby.
Hey, me and Rundown's first episode of Blunts and Breakdowns, bro, was a fucking Charles Grant film breakdown. Pre-draft, bro. That shit was so funny. And the first thing he said was, he nice, but he stand up too tall. I'm like, but look, bro, he overpowering motherfuckers, dog. Like he dominant like that. But if he figure it out,
bro, he understands leverage. He's a former wrestler. He understands the leverage, how to use his body. He got crazy long arms. He got all the physical tools. He just need to put on some more weight and get used to the NFL game. I think he's gonna be nice. Franchise guy. I ain't saying all that, but I think he'll be nice.
If he learn how to bend his knees, it's over with.
Yeah.
If you learn how to bend his knees a little bit, stay low, it's over with. It's over with. Because then that leverage, it's over with.
Hey, yo. Victor Wembanyama got a crazy ass widow's peak, bro. I don't know what the fuck going. Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, he does. He does.
Somebody need to get this man with a barber ASAP.
Hey, look. Hey, when you doing when you hitting motherfuckers with the crisscross applesauce, the in and out behind the back through the legs, and you do it fuck, and you 7'5", you do what the fuck you want to do, bro. Yeah, do what the fuck you want to do, bro.
Yeah, bro.
You want to rock a ducktail, my nigga. Do your shit.
Yeah, man.
That man
different, bro. I had he's somebody with a hezzy and Azar, bro. He hit him with a hezzy and the in and out and then the spin. I was like, bro, it's a wrap, bro. And then hit him with a step back and then hit him with a pull back, step back 3. I was bro, the league is done. The league is they clap this shit up, bro. It's a wrap. Get this nigga the next 3 MVPs. It's done. It's done.
Another one just gotta stay healthy, bro.
Stay healthy. But see, he takes care of his body though. That's the thing you people about him is like, you see, he go through his pre-game, his regimen. He does yoga, does all the stretching, does all the he does all that shit because he understands like, yo, bro, I gotta stay healthy because usually players you see, fucking George Muresan and Yao Ming and Manute Bo, all these motherfuckers, they stay getting hurt because of all the stress on the bike. Because even though he's super tall and skinny, he's still damn near 300 pounds. So you like that much weight on that small of a frame, it's like, it's still gonna do damage.
So gotta travel further and all that shit.
Yeah.
Them being so tall.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna get into the head coaching search right now. We're gonna talk about obviously around the league too, because there's been some recent transactions, some crazy ones that went down recently, bro. Some crazy ones.
What the fuck is this Todd Monken fucking picture, bro?
Good God. Not even looking. I'm looking at the Robert Saleh, bro. That's Robert Saleh to a T, bro. They got him. They got Robert Saleh. They got Robert Saleh in his prime.
In his prime, it's
crazy. Where the fucking hey yo, that's the wrong fucking picture for strong face. You should have had fucking butt head up there, bro.
Hey,
and why the fuck y'all got Jesse from fucking?
Hey, you don't realize you know who that picture is for strong face? That's the GM. I swear to God, that's John. That's John Sullivan.
Bro, why y'all do Mike McCarthy like that, bro? The big dude from fucking Friday Night Lights, bro.
That's crazy,
is that who that is? Billy Bob.
Hey, bro, he wanted a picture of him when he was young, bro.
Hey, yo, I still can't get over the fucking Todd Monken joke though, bro. Fucking Palpatine, cuz.
You talking about Hathaway?
No, the Todd Monken for Cleveland.
Todd Monken. Oh yeah, fucking Emperor Palpatine, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, bro, that shit is wild, bro. That shit is wild. Is that my nigga? Oh, who is that for Brady?
That's Road Dogg.
Oh, Road Dogg. Oh, I thought that was my nigga.
You didn't know?
Who's my nigga? Tiger King.
I thought
that was shit! You thought it was a Tiger King?
I thought that was Tiger King. What's his name? Joe Exotic. I thought it was Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic.
No, that's Road Dogg, Mr. Oh, you didn't know?
I thought that was Joe Exotic, bro. Oh man, I'm tripping.
Y'all are wrong. Joe Exotic. Hey,
bro. Why do? Who is that for Halfley? Who the fuck is that for Halfley?
That's the GM for the Dolphins. That's the current.
That motherfucker look like he got like a touch of Down syndrome. Like he don't got full on Down syndrome, but they sprinkled a little bit on his face. Like
he can still count. He can still count and shit.
Like,
hey yo, what the fuck, bro? And then y'all got the fucking Jesse from fucking the shit after Breaking Bad when he was chubby as fuck.
Oh man, yeah. What's the name of that shit? I don't even remember. Not the after one. I forgot. I don't even remember. Better Call Saul. What's the other one? Not Better Call Saul.
The movie.
Yeah.
I can't think of the name of the shit.
I can't think of it either.
But
man, how you do Stefanski? How you give Stefanski George Clooney, bro? Stefanski the most mark ass motherfucker of all.
It was him. I thought it was him though.
That's the most.
George Clooney looks like Stefanski.
Yeah, you should have gave.
I just looked at it, and you got a LinkedIn. You got LinkedIn for the fucking Cardinals.
LinkedIn for the Cardinals.
Fucking crazy. I'm gonna sign up for that coaching job.
Hey, you might get it, bro. You might fuck around and get it.
Man, you might as well just give us the put the hotel chair that's in the middle, that's in the corner at all the hotel rooms. Put that for our head coach. That's what Kubiak is. If you know, you know.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, wow, bro. Yo, wow.
Hey, they do look like Purdy though for Harbaugh. They look like Purdy for real.
That's both. That's both.
Purdy. Both of them together. Okay.
That's all like, what the fuck is going on?
That's crazy.
And then, hey, yo, whoever the fuck once again put Billy Bob for Mike McCarthy, bro, is fucking wrong, bro.
That is crazy, bro. That's insane.
Where's the pig at? They should have put the pig.
Oh man, that is wild, bro. That's wild. That's wild, bro. That's wild.
But yeah, going into the head coaching search. So earlier in the week, we had a second interview with Davis Webb, who a lot of people thought like.
Now that's who looked like Joe Exotic.
A lot of people thought it was going to happen. Hey, when we be honest, when we brought him that second interview, did you think it was going to happen? Did you think there was a chance to hire you?
When we was looking at Dayball, when we did the second interview with him, and we was looking at Dayball, because I was like, him and Dayball have a relationship, so I was thinking like, damn, they trying to do this OC head coach pairing where they got the young, offensive minded head coach pairing with an experienced pairing with an experienced coordinator and former head coach, and do that whole deal. So I thought that was gonna be the deal. But yeah, this dude for sure look like he's a roadie for a country western band, bro. That's what he looks like right now, bro. He looks like
bro. Say he look like Billy Ray Cyrus. That's
bro. Don't tear my heart. For sure, bro. And it's
Tim McGraw looking motherfucker,
bro. For sure.
Looking like
barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. What's the one that barbecue stain on my white t-shirt? What's his name? He looks like that dude. I got a barbecue stain on my white t-shirt. Is that?
I don't know, bro. But bro, you hit it right on the head, bro. You hit it right on the head. Bro, look like motherfucking Tim McGraw in Four Christmases, bro. Real talk.
Hey, that's motherfucking AJ Styles right there, bro. That's AJ Styles.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I thought like, damn, like when they brought them both in, I was like, damn, there's a chance they're gonna hire him, and that means like, okay, maybe Kubiak doesn't want the job, or he's gonna take another job. But shocking turn of events with that, Jesse Minter ended up getting that job over there in Baltimore.
Yeah,
that threw me off right there. Like that's when I was like, okay, like now we have a shot. And when Davis Webb left the building and no contract signed, nothing like that, then I was like, okay, maybe there's a chance, and then it still is going to be Clint Kubiak. Do you guys feel we still got a real shot at getting Clint Kubiak as our head coach?
I think with both of them, bro, Kubiak and Davis Webb, I think it's a real shot that they stay with the teams they're at.
Yeah.
That's how I feel personally, bro. I really think we could get the shorty end of the stick on this shit, bro. And they stay where they're at. And Sean Payton's like, shit, come be my OC, because he just fired his OC. You know what I'm saying? Come be my OC. Kubiak, we won the Super Bowl, bro. Like, you really could get the team that you want if you stay one more year. Like, a whole bunch of bullshit.
Bro. And it's just wild when you think about it, because he had people scared, bro. Like, let's be real. If we were paying attention to social media, a lot of these guys were, a lot of our fan base was stressing it that, oh damn, he's gonna back out. He doesn't want to be the coach no more. There's no interview, nothing like that. But just today, it was announced he's gonna come back on Saturday for a second interview. So there's hope. There's hope. In my opinion, though, they got to get it done, bro. And the best way to do it, bro, the best way to make sure that shit get locked in, bro. Hey, bro, blank check, dog. Whatever you got to do, let them know. Like, how can we get?
You got to be confident. You got to be confident in them, bro. You got to know he gonna come in and do what he supposed to do. Cause we done gave out enough big checks to motherfuckers, bro, that we didn't fire. Like, bro, we gotta know. Like, this is the off season of, we got a lot of shit that we can look forward to happening good for us. But it's also off season where we can fuck it up. And that's the one. If we fuck it up, bro. If we fuck it up, Mike, seeing that Super Bowl before we pass, bro, is probably not gonna fucking happen. If we fuck this right here up, I love this team. I'm gonna keep rooting for them. I'm gonna watch them every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday. But, bro, we not gonna do shit if we fuck this up.
No, that's real, and it's a lot of big decisions, not just with the head coach, but also with the first round pick. So that's why a lot of it matters, and that's why it has me wondering too. Like, not just does the organization or like ownership at the moment think, what do they think of the first round pick, but what does Clint Kubiak or Davis Webb, for example, what do they think of the opportunity of drafting Fernando Mendoza? Are they with that, or do they not like him? Are they not sold on him? You get me? Like, where's their head at? Like, what if that's a reason why for example, a Clint Kubiak may decide in the long run, you know what? I'm gonna stay over here in Seattle. I like where I'm at, bro. Because he got Sam Darnold turned up over there in Seattle, bro.
Yeah.
He got Sam Darnold turned the fuck up over there, bro. They balling.
Look at that man's hairline, bro.
Yeah, man, bro. Oh boy, Gino needs some of that Marcus Freeman over there. That's what he needs.
He need a first class flight to Beijing.
He needs some of that Jaylen Brown.
That Marcus Freeman, man. Marcus Freeman ain't no shame in Marcus Freeman game, dog. Everybody know that. Everybody knows what's going over there.
He got that card. Put that card on his head, and
bro.
Hey, bro, he getting good money over there from Notre Dame. He need to take his ass to Turkey, bro.
He need to go to the same motherfuckers that LeBron went to. Put some specs hair in his head, bro.
Hey, man, LeBron, this shit almost gone. LeBron need to go ahead and let that go, bro. LeBron got that. He got that.
He rock the Michael Jordan, bro. Just call it.
LeBron
it
got
bro.
got that little dust chilling in the front. Like, bro, go ahead, let that off, bro.
Hey, somebody posted that picture. Somebody posted that picture of the Reese's wrapper with a little bit of chocolate.
Oh man, and the chocolate the back of the head. Oh my god, didn't feel it, bro.
LeBron James going bald because of Onyx, bro.
Gino got that Pennywise going, bro. He got that Pennywise going for sure, bro.
Hey, yo, that man's forehead is crazy.
He got the Pennywise for sure.
And then you got the nerves to get the double edge up, bro. Like, just let all that shit go, my nigga. Bro, because that shit look even worse, bro.
Hey, bro, somebody gonna have to make that edit now. I gotta see Gino as Pennywise, bro.
Yeah. Hey, you got the person in the building right here. Yeah, that's all you, Prez. Make that happen. Make that happen.
But make it look cool, bro.
Yeah, man. I'm not as high on Kubiak as a lot of people are. I wouldn't be mad if we hired him, but you know, I had other people ahead of him in terms of my candidates, but. I can see that happening. You know, he's a guy that's experienced. Obviously, he's had two teams where he was offensive coordinator for where it didn't necessarily work out. And I think he's learned from those experiences. So now that he's got a third opportunity, he's with the Seahawks. He's been able to turn that thing around. I think he's on a hell of a playoff run right now in terms of his play calling and what the offense has been doing. And you know what he's been able to kind of help bring out a Sam Darnold. I will say this though, you know, Sam Darnold, he kind of started his turnaround getting with Kyle Shanahan, and if you don't believe in the power of Kyle Shanahan, look at what Mac Jones did this last year. I think Mac Jones might have been undefeated. I think he might have won like 4 games, or you know, if he might have lost only one. He might be like 4-1, something like that. So
I wouldn't be opposed to Mac Jones if we get him for the low,
for the low, yeah,
like a 5th or something like that. I get Mac Jones.
Isn't the other Kubiak brother over there?
Yeah, Clay's the offensive guy over there too. So yeah, so I think, you know, obviously Sam Darnold, his trajectory started to turn once he got with the 49ers. Then he went to a offensive coordinator / head coach in Kevin O'Connell, who runs a very similar system. And now he's with Clint in Seattle running a very similar system. So he's essentially been in very similar systems the last 3 years. So that's why I think you were seeing some of the improved play. Obviously, you saw his play greatly improve last year with Kevin O'Connell, but he kind of faded toward the end of the season, right? He had that bad, last regular season game, then a terrible game in the playoffs. And this year he's been able to rectify those issues. So I think that having that little bit of continuity in terms of the scheme he was in, I think that helped him out tremendously. But you want to give Clint his kudos for that as well. But so I think I basically at this point I think it's almost a foregone conclusion that that's going to be Clint. His only competition right now is Davis Webb, who looks like he drinks natural light on the weekends. So I think that's his only real.
Natural light. Fuck.
He got some bush. He got some bush in the back too.
So I think that's the only comp right now, bro. So it's between those two guys, and I think they're leaning. Like if they wanted to hire Davis Webb, they could have did it already. I think so.
Yeah.
I think basically
Clint.
LaFleur is my number one guy. I think if you ask me and that was my number one guy last year before we hired Pete Carroll. Asked me who I wanted to be our head coach. I said Mike LaFleur back then. If you ask me who I want to be my head coach right now, Mike LaFleur, and it's not even close. It's not even close. It's not like he takes the first 3 slots, bro. That's how much higher I am on LaFleur than I am on Kubiak.
I think he might be a backup.
I would hope, man. I would look if we back into Mike LaFleur as being our head coach, that would be like when USC backed into Pete Carroll being their head coach when they got turned down by all those other guys, and we see how that turned out for USC.
I remember they were saying that Dianna Russini said that outside of Kubiak coming back for a second interview, it's a couple other coaches that she didn't really have the names to that we were also interviewing again next week also as well. So that could be LaFleur and Shieldhouse.
Knowing the Raiders, they're doing some goofy shit, like interviewing some weirdos that ain't nobody fucking with, like Chan Gailey or some shit like that. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, we doing some stuff like that.
They're gonna actually interview Ryan Clark because
exactly. Phillip Rivers, I interview Phillip Rivers and shit like that. Like, bro,
Jeff Saturday because we lost to
him. Exactly.
No,
Michael LaFleur is my number one guy, bro. Like,
I was about to ask you that right now. I was about to ask you
that's my number one guy, bro. It's like you just look at his pedigree, bro. You look at first of all where he's coached at, and I said it on the last show, right? He's worked under Kyle Shanahan. He was a pass game coordinator for Kyle Shanahan when Mike McDaniel, who was a good offensive head coach with the Dolphins, was the run game coordinator. And Kyle Shanahan said both those guys were offensive geniuses. And he said both those guys are going to be head coaches one day. Obviously, he stayed with Kyle Shanahan for a little while. Then he went to work for the Jets as their OC. Didn't really work out. I think in large part because it's just organization. But I think a big reason was Zach Wilson. So when he didn't have Zach Wilson as his quarterback, Mike White got in there and back-to-back games threw for 400. Like one game was like 450 plus, I want to say. So so I think the reason he didn't work well with the Jets is because of Zach Wilson. Obviously, the Jets were trying to salvage Zach Wilson because they had spent the number 2 overall pick on him. So if it's between, hey, am I going to choose my offensive coordinator or am I going to choose this quarterback who I spent the number 2 pick on? Obviously, they're going to choose the quarterback, so they jettisoned him. And he went to work for Sean McVay and the Rams, and he's been there ever since. And if you look at the guys that worked for Sean McVay and the Rams, who were his offensive coordinators, you look at their track record, it's been pretty damn good, right? I said his brother, first of all, his brother, you want to talk about family tree, his brother is Matt LaFleur, who's been a successful head coach with the Green Bay Packers, just got an extension over there for big money. He was offensive coordinator 1 year under Sean McVay. I want to say his very first year. Then he went to work 1 year under Vrabel, and then he got the job in Green Bay. Zach Taylor, who I forgot about, he was the offensive coordinator under McVay, I want to say, for a year. Then obviously he went to the Bengals. He's had a mixed bag of success, but when he's had a healthy Joe Burrow, the team has been good, been in the playoffs. Then you look at who else we had? Oh, then we had Kevin O'Connell, who was a guy who spent 1 season as offensive coordinator under Sean McVay. Then he got the Vikings job. We've seen what Kevin O'Connell's been able to do. Then you look at Liam Cohen, who spent 1 year as offensive coordinator under Sean McVay. Then he spent a year with Kentucky as their offensive coordinator. Then a year with the Bucs as offensive coordinator there. Then he gets the Jags job. We've seen what he's been able to do. So all these guys that have spent time under Sean McVay as the offensive coordinator, and everybody said, "Oh, but Sean McVay is the one who's calling the plays." But all of these other guys, none of them guys called plays for Sean McVay either. But they all been in that room helping him game plan and design offenses and come up with schemes. And all those guys have gone on to have success elsewhere. So I'm looking at the track record of all these other guys who have spent time as Sean McVay's offensive coordinator. They go somewhere and they succeed. So why don't we just do the same thing that's been working? Why are we trying to reinvent the wheel? Like, and that's what we keep on doing. We keep trying to reinvent the wheel. Hey, yo, but I was always told in business and in music, when I used to do music, when I used to design, all this stuff, it's okay to be a copycat as long as you copy the right cat. Why don't we just copy the right cats? And it's these other teams that have been taking Sean McVay's offensive coordinators, hiring them, and having success. Just do that.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right about that, man. And honestly, I definitely would be okay with Michael LaFleur too. That was the guy that I was looking at. I believe he's currently, if I'm not mistaken, they're talking about he may actually be the favorite to go get that Arizona job.
Yeah.
And it's also being said that besides Kubiak coming through on Saturday to visit us, that he's actually going to see them. I think the day before he's going to be in Arizona to see the Cardinals.
No, he what's the name? he was named that interview. He said he didn't want to take that one. He said
sure?
Yeah. He said he didn't want to take that one. Excuse me, but the Raider interview was still on the board. Like motherfuckers don't want to go to Arizona or Cleveland, bro.
Oh, okay, I thought he was, because in my head I was like, damn, is he trying to like leverage it? Like, so we can play quick.
But see, but what's cool about the Cleveland situation is that Cleveland missed out on all these candidates because part of the reason is, first of all, they was making people do a personality test and write a fucking essay. Like, what the fuck you doing, bro? He's a grown ass man. Nobody trying to write a fucking essay. But second of all is that it came with a stipulation that, okay, we hire you, you have to keep Jim Schwartz on as your defensive coordinator. So a lot of people heard that and was like, I'm good. But then they finally found a head coach that was willing to take the job with Jim Schwartz as defensive coordinator. And Jim Schwartz is like, man, fuck y'all. I don't want the job no more because I wanted to be the head coach. So now they missed on all these candidates because they wanted to keep him as DC. And now they finally got a head coach. And now he don't want to be DC no more.
That shit funny. That shit is funny for real, bro. So, now, what are your thoughts? Would you want to bring in a Jim Schwartz? I was going to ask that since he kind of like
coordinator? Is defensive coordinator?
Yeah,
oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Like that kind of was gonna go into what I was gonna ask y'all both too. Was like, we've been talking about head coaches for the past couple months, but who is gonna be their coordinators? Now I see you like the Jim Schwartz, you know what I'm saying? So who's gonna be your OC? Because you still gotta have one, even though the head coach is gonna call the plays most likely. Yeah. Who do y'all want to be? Because now we're getting in the thick of, you might get a head coach, but who the fuck is going to be the coordinators to come with him? Because they were talking about that Davis Webb situation, bro. Who the fuck does he know that I'm going to bring? He going to bring like shit. Hey, yo, come rock with me over at the Raiders, and goddamn, we going to see what the fuck we can do with this motherfucking team. You know what I'm saying?
Webb, I'd say probably with Davis Webb, we're being real. Originally, I was thinking Dable, but since he already took that Tennessee job, I'm gonna say Cliff, bro. Probably Cliff Kingsbury, since he
want to go be a head coach somewhere.
Yeah, I don't know. Unless he's gonna run it back with Arizona, I don't see where he's gonna get a head coaching job.
Yeah, right now he can't. Yeah, there's only 2 jobs. Yes, us and Arizona. That might be the secret motherfucker, though. Be honest with you.
Go back to college.
To come through over here.
Kingsbury.
Yeah, that might be the secret motherfucker they interviewing
for the head coach job.
That is Tom's homeboy, so I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked by that at all.
I don't trust him. With drafting a quarterback.
I mean, I don't know, bro. I still like Kyler. Like, a lot of people think he's a bad quarterback. I just think maybe it's the fact that he got drafted to Arizona, so that's already kind of depressing. And then the fact that it was always uncertainties. You get me? Constant like change, always going on. Like, you get me? He didn't have consistent protection, consistent weapons, consistent coaching for that matter. So shit was fucked.
Kingsbury don't seem like a consistent person either, though.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
But the part of the reason I like Mike LaFleur so much is that I think if you hire Mike LaFleur, there's a lot of connections he has to guys that I think off top. I think his defensive coordinator is going to be Raheem Morris. Off top, he's been working with Raheem Morris for years. He's been knowing him for a long time. I think that's off top the guy you can identify as a defensive coordinator for us, right? And then you look at the offensive coordinator. He might fuck around and hire Shoelace, or if they don't want to bring over, it could be Aubrey Pleasant, who was also an assistant coach with the Rams. I think their pass game coordinator, and I think he was with the Lions before that. So those are 2 names just off top, that are some pretty impressive guys. I think Pleasant has a little bit more NFL experience, but Shoelace, he's a guy. Obviously, we were looking at him this year. A few other teams brought him in for some head coaching interviews. Like, he's a guy that people were intrigued with, and they think he's an up and comer. So you can bring him in as your offensive coordinator. So I think he's the guy that you already off top. Bam, these are 2 names that you can identify. With Kubiak, I don't know. And that's the thing we got to realize. I know you guys been talking about it over here on Black Team Broadcast, but Bro, the Shrine Bowl was last week.
Yeah.
Senior Bowl is this week. This draft shit is moving, bro. So you need to get somebody in place ASAP. Because you need to have your head coach identify this is a scheme I'm in. These are the kind of guys I want. This is the archetype I like. I like my corners 6 foot and above. I like my wide receivers, between 5'10" and 6'2". Like I like my, like you need to know these kind of things so you can identify the correct players, so you can start putting your draft board together and understand what you're gonna do come April, bro. That shit, this is 2.5 months.
Oh shit! Hey, Severe. People want to know who's Shoelace.
That's Skill House. I'll be calling him fucking Shoelace though.
Shoe House.
Yeah, Shoe House. Yeah,
you said Shoelace.
I thought you were talking about. Shula, bro.
Oh no!
Nah,
I'm talking about Shoelace. This is Nate. Was it Nate Skillhouse?
Skillhouse.
It's a crazy spell that. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be calling him Shoelace though.
Yeah, this coaching shit, bro. This coaching shit, this number one pick. Like I said, bro, this shit is critical.
Honestly, though, like, do you guys at all think there's a chance, even though he takes that interview with us, do you think there's any way where he leaves that interview and decides, you know what? No, I'm staying in Seattle, bro. Because he has the option, and it's a serious thing. Like, some people may not think so, but quarterbacks matter, bro. Like, is there a chance that he chooses Sam Darnold over Fernando Mendoza?
They gotta pay Sam Darnold first.
I don't even put it like that, bro. I'll just put it like this, bro. I tell people this all the time. I've been saying this for a long time, bro. When you're a young offensive coordinator or a young coach in the league, right? And you have an opportunity to become a head coach. Yeah. Your first stop has to be, you got to take that extremely seriously, because there's a chance you may never get another opportunity again. How many guys, Mike McCoy, has Mike McCoy gotten another look as a head coach in the league? No. He was a guy that people, has Mike Marks been a head? Mike Marks, has he been a head coach? I mean, obviously he had success, but like a lot of these times you get one shot, and if you don't get it right, there's a chance you never get another opportunity, and that stench of being, or you will always be questioned by what you did that first job. Like people saying, like a lot of people, you hear people say, "Oh, Saleh is trash. Look at what he did with the Jets." Like that follows you. And that was the narrative around you. No matter what the circumstances were, no matter they'll remove all context and they'll just look at, did you win or did you lose? And if you didn't win, they'll say you're trash. Like people, like Brian Flores, he actually won. He made chicken salad out of chicken shit with the Miami Dolphins, with an organization that was purposely trying to lose, that encouraged him to lose. That could have got him on some RICO shit because they offered him money to lose on purpose. Like, bro, you try to get this thing caught up with the feds, and he still was able to have some success over there. So and people still look at that and say, "Oh, we don't want him. We don't want him because how it ended in Miami." So whatever your first opportunity is, you have to be sure that you're with an organization that's going to take care of you and put you in the best possible spot to win. Yeah. And you see how we did Josh McDaniels. Obviously, that was his second job, but we fired him after a year and a half. And I told people back then when we did that, this is going to look bad on us as an organization, because these coaches and these agents, this shit is a fraternity, and these people talk. And if you do one of them dirty, they're going you got the scarlet letter on you now. And we see when we hired Antonio Pierce, and what do? We double down, did the same fuck shit again, and we fired him after a year and embarrassed him. And then what happened, right? Now, after we fire AP, we going after the prettiest girl in school, but she ain't fucking with us because how we did our last two girls, right? How we did. So they didn't even want to take an interview. Todd Monken told us don't even fucking call. Ben Johnson said, "Yo, don't request an interview because I don't want to turn y'all down and embarrass you." Then Tom Brady had to fucking beg through back channels just to get a virtual interview just for us to still get turned down. So and we ended up hiring a 73-year-old man going on 74 because that was our only fallback option. So, that's what happened. So, we have to take, people take these opportunities seriously. And the Raiders haven't been taking their careers seriously the way they've been firing them. and not giving them an opportunity to grow on the job or establish the things that need to be established for them to have success. So a guy like Kubiak, who ain't hurting for no money, obviously, who has a good job already in Seattle with a team that's primed, you know, has a young nucleus. Kenneth Walker's young. Zach Charbonnet's young. JSN is young. Cooper Kupp is getting up there, but Jake Bobo is young. They got young talent there. Devin Witherspoon, young. Like, they got talent over there. Tariq Woolen, young. Like, they got the talent there to keep this thing going for a little while now. So if he's comfortable with the money he's paying them up there, he ain't got to go nowhere. And you think about his dad, Gary, who he has connections to, the Broncos organization, and Mike Shanahan. Who does Mike Shanahan hate? The Raiders. So they could be in his ear saying, bro, don't fuck with those dudes. Like, the Raiders did Mike Shanahan dirty. Al Davis did Mike Shanahan dirty, fired him and never paid him. So like that, like all of that stuff play, like, bro, like I said, I always tell people the people you do dirty on your way to the top is going to be the same people you encounter on the way down. The Raiders was doing people fucked up for years, and now we hurting and we in the bad spot, and we need some of these connections and some of these networking, and people was like, fuck you, because how you did us. And a lot of that was Al doing fuck shit because they were the Raiders and they were the brand, they can get away with it. And then free agency happened, and guess what? Now we fucked over.
Yeah. No, that's facts, bro. And that's the whole truth about it, man. Now, we can only hope, bro. At this point, we can only hope that we do fuck around and bring them in, bro. But also, it's like, at this point, I got to give them credit. At least they're going about this a lot better than previous years, bro.
Yeah, doing their due diligence.
Yeah, they're going through the due diligence, and they're all legitimate candidates. All the guys that were left, like, as we were going down the list, cutting down on the names on the list, it was all respectable names.
Right.
Now, even Davis Webb, who's fucking my age, bro, he's 31 years old too, bro. Like, even him, like, it's a good option, I would say, depending on who he brings in on his staff. But I'm not mad at it. Like, I'm not gonna blame them. Like, a lot of people for years have been trying to say, "Oh, it's Mark's fault. It's Mark's fault." But let's be real. At least Mark's fucking trying, bro.
Yeah, he's trying, bro.
He got the fuck out the way this year.
Like, at least he's willing to admit, like, bro, I don't know shit about this football shit like that, bro. But I'm willing to learn. I'm trying to make something happen. Hey, bro, that's the $1 billion bowl cut, bro. Don't
There's no fucking way I could ever get my hair cut like that, bro. What fucking number is that on the fucking barber chart?
That shit ain't on the barber chart, bro.
It can't be.
That's on
he
that
getting
bowl,
that shit.
bro.
Hey, that's the in-house special, bro.
He get that bitch edged up all the way around, bro.
Get the little scissors and just click, click, click.
That's that, man.
Yeah.
That's
that joint where they hold the hair like that.
But look,
hey, $100 haircut, bro.
Look, people give Mark a lot of shit, bro. I'm one of the few people that I defend Mark, bro, just because these people don't understand where the Raiders were. They don't understand how bad of a spot we were in, bro. Like, before the year, the year before Al Davis died, the Raiders actually lost value as a franchise. like, think about that shit, bro. You're an NFL team. You lost the team. Actually, they were so bad and so poorly run that they actually lost fucking value. When he took over the team was worth like $700 something million. The team is worth $8 billion now, bro. Yeah. Based off the moves he orchestrated. He's paying several head coaches, several GMs. And the bro, like, the dude ain't extracting money out of the franchise. He's spending money on the franchise. He's putting all of his money into this franchise. So, like, it's not about him not wanting, like, not about him being greedy or anything like that. If anything, he's trying too hard. He wants it too much. So he's having these knee-jerk reactions where he wants instant success, and he's not letting this thing slow cook. Right? This ain't microwaving. This is the crock pot. Hey, this pot roast got to sit overnight. You trying to microwave this shit? That's why it's coming out tough.
Yeah, you can't do it that way, bro. This is a slow grind, slow process. We got that bitch on 200 all night. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, we we can't rush into this situation, bro. Don't be looking for no playoffs next year. Don't be looking for no winning season next year. Just look to have progress. Just look to see your quarterback play decent, bro. To look to see that you've picked a good quarterback. Like, we got so many other things, bro, when this season come around next year, bro, to be more than worried about getting to a Super Bowl, a fucking playoff, or anything like that.
But yeah, in my opinion, bro, I feel like by the end of this weekend, we're gonna find out who our head coach is. We'll find out who our head coach is this weekend, because I feel like it's gonna be one of those two, and hopefully, it's the one that's more likely to possibly develop Fernando Mendoza if that's who we end up drafting.
I want LaFleur and Shieldhouse as a package.
That would be nice.
That would be clean, bro.
I'd love that.
Because they gonna get Raheem Morris. I'm telling you, they're getting Raheem Morris in that situation.
That'd be real nice. Oh,
it's gonna be Shoelace, LaFleur, and Raheem Morris, bro. We gonna get the cooking.
Shoelace,
bro.
Oh,
Shoelace looking like Timu Obama, bro. Looking like.
You say you look like Jordan Peele with. Oh man.
Hey yo, if we get Shoelace, bro, I'm swinging them bitches on every show after this, bro. I'm telling
Shoelace,
you,
baby. Yeah, I'll have one black one and one white one because you mixed. One black one, Shoelace.
That's gonna be his nickname, bro. That's Young Shoelace right there.
Yeah,
that's Young Shoelace, bro.
Hey, tie him up, Shoelace, in the fourth quarter. Hey, tie him up, Shoelace. Double knot these niggas.
He got all the exotic knots.
Shit.
But yeah, man, we don't reach the 2-hour mark on the show, man. We appreciate everybody that tuned in for this episode. It's been a great one. Man. My dog, Severe, I really appreciate you for tapping in, bro. It's been long overdue. I'm glad we had you on the show, man.
This is my first time with you, bro. For sure, bro. This shit was lit. This shit was lit,
for sure, man. Hey, I always try to make it a good time, man. Like, hey, I'm always talking my shit, man. You know, I always try to make it fun, man. We gotta have fun too. You know, we want to entertain the people. We gotta have our fun up here too, man.
Hell yeah, man. Shit, in the future, who knows? Maybe get my bro on 50-50 or around the show, man.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, man. We definitely gotta get him on there, bro. I mean, a lot of times we doing the late shows, bro. So you on the East Coast, bro. I don't even be tapping in with it. But you on the East Coast, bro. I ain't trying.
Hey, look, hey, you see it's 1:00 now, bro. You just let me know. You let me know. I'm tapping in already, bro.
For sure.
Yeah, you wild, bro. Yeah, man.
You gotta be at work in 3 hours, bro.
Hey, shit! I got
take a whole bath in the sink, eat a sandwich, and go to work.
Hey, I'm gonna be in that. We got a massage room in my job, bro. I'm gonna spend 45 minutes twice for that motherfucker.
Hey, he said y'all be on at 4 a.m., bro. Y'all be on at 4 a.m., dog. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, for sure. We've been that late before. For sure. We've been that late.
Yeah, y'all be working the graveyard shift. That should be going crazy though.
Hey, we got it. Real talk, bro. We got to put a crazy show together for the Super Bowl night. You know, the night after the Super Bowl, bro. Like, let's put a crazy jump together, man, and we all tap in because ain't nobody from my job on here. I'm definitely not going to work the day after the Super Bowl. Let's y'all know right now, bro. Fuck that shit, bro. They know how much I
like Mr. Major, something troubling is coming to our attention.
I'm doing my job. So I gotta go to work that day.
Yeah, so we were sending an anonymous tip.
Yeah,
that you predetermined you was gonna have a day off. Like, yeah, motherfucker. I know I like football, so don't expect me to be there.
I'm already knowing, bro. My job,
but that's what you got to pregame that on Thursday. You got to go in the motherfucker Thursday like, those motherfuckers like, ooh, shit. On Friday, but I'm pushing through. I'm pushing through today, y'all. I don't know about this. I was supposed to go out of town on the weekend. I'm gonna be at the house though. I don't know if I'm going out of town on the weekend.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell them straight up.
Hit their ass on Monday.
I pushed a patient. I don't know what the fuck he had, bro, but that shit got me. My hands is swollen. I don't know what the fuck I can do.
The motherfucker had that. He had that Geno Smith nigga to fuck around. Your forehead twice as big tomorrow, man. We gonna know what's up.
Yeah.
Hey,
Your
look,
shit is twice as big
yeah.
tomorrow. We know what time it is.
A couple times I called into work, bro, after we lost, and they was like, "Yeah, Gino had a bad game." I came back.
Hey, look, hey, we saw that shit.
Wow.
We're sick for you. Go ahead, take the
Yeah.
day off.
We know why you ain't come in today, bro. Gino, especially my boss and all them
man.
Cowboys fans, bro.
Oh, they
knew
can.
I
They
wasn't
understand.
the most.
knew I wasn't
That's my
coming
most
in
hated
that
team,
Monday.
bro. That's my
Yeah.
most hated
Yeah,
team,
bro.
bro. I don't give a fuck. The people that are the Chargers, the Broncos, nah, my most hated team is it's the Cowboys and the 49ers, bro. Those are two teams I hate the most.
Man, it's probably the Niners, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man,
I say
I got-
There's a bunch of Cowboys and Niners fans out here, bro. I don't know why. I don't
Yeah.
know why. All like if you black and you over like 55 out here, bro, you a Cowboys fan for some reason. I don't know what the fuck that is. Jerry Jones doesn't like none of y'all niggas. Like, what the fuck is this,
the niggas migrated from Texas, bro.
bro?
That's what that shit was.
Yeah,
hey, look,
man.
I'm coming out there next year to that 49er game, though, bro. My homeboy, 49er
Yeah.
fan. I got a homegirl that's a 49ers fan. I'm coming out there for that shit, bro.
Tap in. Appreciate you,
We gonna
DJ.
Facts.
Wipe the floor with their ass with Mendoza.
I know, right?
Yeah, man.
Mendoza coming back to his old stomping grounds in Cal.
Oh yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, Brody. Before we wrap things up, Severe, you got anything you want to shout out to the people?
Yeah, man. You guys know what it is, man. The Severe Raider. Y'all see the handle, man. It's at the Severe Raider everywhere. YouTube, TikTok, IG, Snapchat, X, Kick, Twitch, everywhere. The Severe Raider. Type in with your boy, man. Sundays and Wednesdays on my guys. Christopher Protect the Shield, 805 Raider in the Raider War Room, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays with my guy Pharaoh NFL and with the 50-50 show and Around the Shield. That's Mike. Shout out earlier, man. Like I said, if y'all haven't done so already, man, make sure y'all hit both of these guys' channels. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, man. And make sure y'all hype the video. Don't just like the video, hype the videos. That puts into the algorithm. And if you like what y'all saw today, share it with some people, man. Like if you enjoyed what you saw today, if you laughed once or twice, hey, share that laughter with somebody else, man. Give somebody else them laughs, man.
Oh yeah, most definitely, bro. But yeah, man, like you said, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, man. Hit that notification button, bro. We appreciate you for tuning in with us, bro.
Definitely appreciate
it. Man. Who knows, bro? It's a long season. We may have to I might have to talk to Rundown too. We might have to get you soon on Blunts and Breakdowns, bro. Break down some of these players.
Oh, for sure, man. You already know, man. Hey, if it's Mendoza, you already know Rundown gonna be back.
Oh yeah. I'm surprised he went. He knew not to come in the chat today. He was
hey,
like,
look. Hey, yo. I seen him talking to you when we was on there the other day, and he was like, bro, when I was like, yo, I seen him go through about 3 reads. He said, oh, yeah, Severe ain't going to like this. Let's rewind this shit back right here.
Exactly. Good night. When I be coming on his show, he got the floor. So he know he be trying to get his little extras in. So that's why today he wasn't going to come in here today because I got the floor today.
He said, it's my turn. It's my turn. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, we appreciate everybody. You already know what it is. BTB every Wednesday, 7 p.m. Pacific time. And yeah, I believe I got to talk to Rundown, but I think I got another episode of Blunts and Breakdowns this week. Man, it feel like an everyday thing. This shit getting crazy, low key. It's kind of fun though, but this shit getting crazy.
Stephen A. Mike.
Exactly, for sure, man.
Yes, a lot of live and random occurrences popping up.
Yeah,
and it's a grind, bro. But sometimes you just gotta get your thoughts off.
Hey,
you know how you feeling.
We got Stephen A. Mike and Club Trey, man. We know what it is.
Hey, yo, we need friends. We need those shirts, bro. With Stephen A. Mike and me in the club. Don't give me the Ocho Cinco face. I got hair on my head, so don't hit me like that, bro.
That's real, bro. But yeah, man. Until next time, Trey, you want to do the honors, man?
Man, you already know. Y'all know what time it is, bro. It's the Black Team, you bitch.